Welcome. We are live. Welcome to the Elite Podcast, episode 46, featuring, Kevin Bulla, King, the assassin, Ujima's finest, man. So, big up to Bulla, episode 46. Hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody safe. There's a lot of rain over here in Orlando, Florida, a lot of rain, So from that thunderstorm that's in the out in the Gulf or wherever, I think it's supposed to be passing like Nata, Florida. Not Florida, but Nata, Orlando. So hope everybody's safe down in the south, down Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I know Tyro Alec is down south, down Miami. So I hope he's safe. I hope everybody else, anybody who I'm forgetting, down in that area. I hope everybody's safe, man. So and it was like a lot of rain in the VI too as well. Yeah, Lorena just say, so I hope everybody's safe in the Virgin Islands as well too. I heard over in Rock it was like a lot of rain. I guess electricity went or so. I hope everybody's safe in the VI, man, in St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. John, Tortola, British Virgin Islands, everybody. Hope everybody doing good. All the viewers tuning in, I appreciate you guys. So appreciate you guys supporting Bulla. This is gonna be a great episode. I just can't wait to hear his story. Before I touch, I get into all of that. I just want to big everybody up, big up everybody who I was supporting the podcast. Also big everybody up who I was supporting, Livewire as well too. We doing a lot of stuff for the people them back in the Virgin Islands, man. We just trying to, make things happen, in all different angles and avenues and stuff. So big up to Livewire Sports, big up to Elite Podcast, big up to everybody else who doing the thing. Christopher Henry, he also has a podcast too. Big up to him as well too. So big up to everybody doing their thing and supporting and bigging up everybody, man. Showing love, appreciate it, man. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get these the shout outs out the way as well too. So big up everybody tuning in. Big up, much love. So these are just some of the people that we always shout out, that doing their own thing, doing their own business and stuff like that, so it's always good to support your own. Make sure you guys support your own as well, so show love to all the people in the VI. We gotta support our own. Sometimes it feels like we against everybody in a way, so make sure we support everybody and show love as well. Each one teach one. We got legends340.com, legends340.com. Check out the website. We got Savory Eats LLC, based in Orlando by Sheena Fontaine. She got a food sale coming up this Saturday. So if anybody in the outskirts of Orlando or in Orlando as well, you guys can hit her up as well. We got the Good Life Apparel. Big up to Nato, Good Life Apparel. We also got Andrea with Melted Pot Cooking Class, and that's our Instagram, Melted Pot Cooking Class, also meltedpotcookingclass.com. We also got Sebone Caribbean Restaurant. Big up to our Mitra. We also got Apollo Legion. We also got follow on Instagram, Island Destiny 340 Serenity Braids by Nikki. We also got Rico Canario. His website is www.lulu.com/spotlight/R Canario. You guys check out his website. He have a lot of history on the Virgin Islands, as well as the Caribbean. Also, we got Right Way Service Station located in Princess next to Avis. We also got Paris Enterprise. Also follow our Facebook at Livewire Sports. Follow on Facebook at Livewire Sports. They're doing a lot of good stuff for the youths and for the Virgin Islands. So make sure you guys tune in and check them out. Coach T is here. He's in the back room. After I finish do my finish the shout out, I'm gonna bring Coach T in. So we also got follow on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, Midnight Entertainment at The Real Midnight. Big up to Frenchie Duval, stand up. Also follow on Facebook, Real Midnight ENT as well too. Big up to Chico Harris, Next Level Up Printing. We also got OliviaDesire.com. The holidays coming up, so make sure you guys check out the website. A lot of nice stuff, a lot of nice jewelry and stuff, for male and female as well. Big up to Bubbles Promotion. We also got follow on Facebook, Brino's Kitchen. Also, big up to Mona Barnes. Much love to Mona Barnes. Follow the City of Refuge Worship Center. They live stream every Sunday at 10 a.m. Also, big up to Carlos Hawkins at AIM Credit Repair LLC. You guys check him out as well too. And also, we got big up to Dwayne. Big up to Dwayne. I always said Dwayne for some reason. Big up to Dwayne. He's the reason why we have Bulla on right now. We honoring Bulla, so big up to Dwayne. Appreciate him always. Getting us in contact with all the different guests and stuff. Also follow his clothing, Calypso Clothing LLC, Calypso Clothing LLC. Visit his Facebook page. Check out his clothing and stuff. So make sure you guys support because he supports everybody. He's always supporting Livewire Sports. He's always supporting Elite Podcast. I know he was talking about checking out Christopher Henry podcast as well. He's always supporting everybody. So make sure you guys support Dwayne. Make sure you guys support Dwayne. Make sure you support him. Much love to Dwayne. I always appreciate the support. Always. And also, last but not least, follow our YouTube page at VI Legends. V.I.Legends. Everybody, previous episode is on YouTube. So you guys can always go back and check it out. Also, we are live streaming to YouTube as we speak right now. So if anybody missed a Bulla episode, you guys can always go back to YouTube and check it out as well. So much love to everybody. Much love to everybody always supporting and showing love. So I'm going to bring Coach T and the Rock City Bubble. He is here, the legend. I thought he was kidnapped. I don't know where he was. I always seeing him and hearing his voice on the court. But I thought I couldn't get in contact with him. I thought he was kidnapped.
Umba, man, what's going on?
much love, big bro. Much love,
Man, The bubble been tough the first week, but it's been a joy working with the kids. Then big shout out to Sports Park and Recreation, Education, and all the government entities that put this bubble together. The boys them had a blast, and it was so successful. We had a lot of scouts and people from the stage actually calling, and I was actually giving contacts, and they were sharing the live. We had over 10,000 views and a couple of our live scrimmages. Man, it was just pretty awesome that these guys could showcase their talent, and it was just a joy, just giving them the opportunity to learn. And to their credit, they soak it up like a sponge. So hopefully the boys are watching. Keep working, keep pushing. Anything you need, you can always holler at Coach T. But me ain't kidnap, Mumba. Me ain't kidnap. I still. No, it's like I did back in college, dude. It's crazy. I didn't dorm.
Memories. Hey, first of all, I want to congratulate you for what you're doing, man. It's amazing. I've checked it out. Sport Park and Recreation. They be live on Facebook and stuff. So whenever I have time, I've tuned in. I've checked it out, man. You're doing a great job with the use them. I like about it, Tegan, and I think a lot of people will like it, especially from the different from in the States or overseas or wherever they're watching it. It's real organized, man. It's real organized, how you running it and everything. The kids, them, the feedback, just their, everything looks good, man. It looks professional, man. So you're doing an amazing job, man. You sound like, hey, it's funny to hear you because I know you as a player, you know what I'm saying? But to hear you as a coach, it'll trip me out, brother. But you sound like a professional coach, brother. It'll trip me out.
I just try to run it the way that I know a coach in college or even at the professional level is gonna run it in terms of the terminologies and stuff like that, how they set it up, breaking down the drills them and identifying to the youths that it's not a drill you're doing, but it's a part of a play. And the way how I took every drill and kind of bring it together in the end and created a play. And then it opened up their mind like, oh, okay, that's why we were doing this drill. That's why we were doing this drill. So now the drill actually comes into reality because they realize why they were doing the drill. And now they understand it better and they concentrate more on doing the drill. So in the VI, we do a lot of drills just to do drill's sake. But we never really explain what's the purpose of the drill. So that's one of the biggest thing I wanted to bring into the bubble is kind of explain every drill as they were doing it. So they have an idea why they were doing the drill. And, to their credit, they handle it very well. But, man, I appreciate you, man. I just passing on knowledge. Ain't nothing. Yeah, it's something I've learned. And all I want to do is keep passing it on. And hopefully they can take my knowledge and take it to a higher level. And that's what this generation is all about, helping each one teach one, right?
Yeah, man, you're right, man, Tiga. You're right. So, man, it's good to see you, man. And man, I'm loving everything you're doing, man. You already know I'm one of your biggest fans as always.
Yeah, man. Can't stop, won't stop. I mean, I was trying to get on when you had on the baseball player. I forgot his name.
Rudolph.
Episode, right?
Yeah,
and
Rudolph.
I was getting ready to sign in. Somebody called me and said, "Hey, we need to have a Zoom meeting." I was like,
Nah, man. We know we hey. One thing
"Hey, I was
we
okay."
know you are a busy person, man. We know you're a busy person and you always
Yeah,
giving back, man. So we appreciate it, man.
yeah,
So
man.
we had Rudolph Simmons on last Sunday. Amazing episode, Tiga, man. His story was amazing. He kind of took stuff for granted. He had
Mm.
opportunity to make something happen. But teammates playing jokes and stuff like that. But it was good to see him where he's at now, Tegan, because he sounds like an amazing baseball coach, man. He was dropping a lot of gems. Man, it would have been good, for you guys to interact. You guys gonna interact in the future as well too. But his
Yeah,
head, he's on the right path, man. He had a great relationship with Genix. He learned a lot from Genix. Man, it was good to hear Rudolph Simmons talk about coaching and his mentality. He talked about how he pulled his son back because he could tell his son was getting burned out. He wasn't pushing him. Because sometimes as a farmer athlete and as a dad, sometimes you might push your son because the mistakes you made, but you could
yeah,
tell he know what he's doing and he ain't really pushing his son too hard. He's kind of like taking it easy and stuff, man. So it was great. It was an amazing episode, man.
I definitely once I get opportunity, once I get out the bubble, I'll be out next week Wednesday. I will definitely go and rewatch a lot of the episode I missed. I missed a lot of episode, man. I
Yeah,
the volleyball player
Andre.
just had his name, Andre. I mean, I would
Yeah,
see his own as well, but thank God you have the records on YouTube and Facebook, so I can always go back and rewatch those episodes. And you know, I didn't get the opportunity to big up my systems for such a great thing for retiring my jerseys and Senator VLA and all the complex staffs them who came up and had the idea to retire my jersey. It was a complete great honor. Mumbai, your message was hilarious, especially when you went over 3 minutes. You had the whole place dying. My sister them went above and beyond.
they did. Yeah,
I almost tear up a couple of times, but as a strong man, can't be crying in front of big people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I feel you. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. The
Yeah, man.
voice, the
Yeah,
voice, see the voice don't cry.
yeah. You know that. You know that.
Yeah, man. But hey, much love and big up to your sister, them, man. They did an amazing job, man.
Yeah.
They had me working overtime too, stressing me out. I could imagine how much stress you was dealing with. And they were stressing me out. I still stressed out. So,
Yeah, it was
but
a
much
beast
love.
mode. And it's kind of ironic when she was trying to come down to surprise me, right? This bubble was supposed to start on the 29th. She didn't even know I was supposed to come St. Thomas.
Wow.
I leave to come St. Thomas. That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy for real.
I know. But things work out for the best, man. And it was a joy, And then Commissioner White came over as well and said,
Nice, nice.
I mean, even my first coach, Mr. Peters, he never speak, and he actually got up and talked. It was like to use your famous words. It was amazing,
Yeah, yeah.
simply amazing.
That's lovely, man.
I know to my people, I am not getting darker. What happened is I don't have no light in this room, so I just look black, right? But I don't want nobody side texting. But what? St. Thomas sun different? No, it been raining since I've been here. I ain't had no sun, so I stopped. It's just been
Man.
raining, son. It's just been raining pretty much every day, all day. Rain, 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 rain. But
Crazy.
yeah, man. So, man, listen, Mumba, I couldn't miss this episode for the world.
Man. Hey, I get goosebumps, man. Hey, man, this is no, it's amazing because I was talking to Bulla before we got live, man, and we was talking and chopping it up and stuff and everything, man. And it was, it was touching to hear how much it meant that you said that he was your favorite player, and he inspired you, So I think this episode is kind of the definition, honestly, of what the podcast is all about. This individual here represents what the podcast is about.
Yeah.
So he's been an I'm gonna say my little bit. I'm gonna let you go ahead and then you can introduce Bulla.
For sure.
What's crazy, Tegan? I play against Bulla, but I wasn't on top of basketball like how you and Pang is as far as the knowledge because I came on late. And my time on St. Clair was real short when it comes to basketball because I went to college and stuff, and I never came back and playing any more in my leagues and stuff. But I have all these newspaper clippings, and I could remember watching newspaper clipping. I could remember seeing Bulla name, you know, and then I find it and I read it in newspaper clippings and stuff like that. And it was Spot is in the clipping, Sonil, you
Yeah.
know, Rubio Haywood, Coffee Pang, Jason Williams and stuff. So, it was amazing reading it, because everything you guys talk about, reading the article, it pretty much sums up what you guys always talk about Bola, but I don't remember that much. But we played against each other, but I just don't remember that much just because I wasn't on top of basketball like that. So it's going to really be an honor. It's going to be fun listening to the story. I know you have more history and more knowledge and stuff like that. And as you talk and as he talk, I'm probably going to start remembering stuff. So I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't wait to hear his story, man. He's been in everybody top 5, pretty much him and Zorro. And I just can't wait to honor and celebrate Bulla, man. Honestly, so.
Well, the world been waiting to see who is this Kevin King Bulla, aka King Barker. Man, like I say, when I was growing up, it was Zorro, Tyrone. Those guys was from another planet, and all of a sudden, I just saw Bulla came through the door, and the way he moved on the court, the way he used to dribble, the way he played defense, the way he shoot threes and crossover, and every once in a while he'll rise up and dunk on you. His flair and how he played, man, I just saw that guy and I was like, that's who I want to be like, son. A player like that, like had everything. Like, man, people would just sit down and just watch you play all day. I just love that charisma, and I was drawn to his energy. And I used to go home and practice some of his ball handling because most of his ball handling used to go behind his back. And even to this day, I still do most of my crossover, but I like to finish behind my back. And I got that from him, and I was like, man, the first time I remember playing against him, when I finally got to my lead and he was coming down on a fast break for Eugene, I was with guidance. I have never felt my knees them buckle in my life until I see this man coming after me. I was praying for this man to pass this ball, but he did, and I was like, whoa. I mean, it's just an honor right now that the Virgin Islands can have an opportunity to see someone, and like you said earlier, and I hope he will get an opportunity to say it, but you don't know how you can affect somebody else's life and dream just by what you do and doing it by the best you can do it, and carrying yourself the right way.
Yeah.
So he even knew that he was my favorite player. He was already embedded in my mind. This is who I wanted to be, and it just shows that when you carry yourself in that way, man, you don't know how many people you can touch. And he definitely touched my life, and he definitely accelerated my dreams and my vision to be like him, and eventually
Wow.
to another level. So, man, without a doubt, man, this is gonna be a great show for me. I
That
couldn't
was
be
beautiful.
Kevin King Barker. Make your way to the Elite Podcast. Your time is now, and we want to hear it from day one, Shamper.
Greetings, greetings.
Yes, I
Greetings,
can.
My lad. Bless up,
greetings.
Tegan, Mumba.
Bless up, man. Bless up,
Yeah, man,
man.
bless,
Bless
Yeah.
man.
up.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
You still look like you got job 40, man. You
No,
know your
you
age.
know, you know how it is. Natural weight, man. Natural weight. Never gain, never lose. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
feel you,
Yeah.
my son. Good to see you, my
Yeah.
son. You
Same
really,
here, man.
you really
Same
gonna make
here.
my night tonight for sure.
Yeah, man. It's an honor and a pleasure to be welcome on the podcast, man. You know what I mean? I've been following it from day one. You know what I mean? And like I said, really appreciate being here, bro. Give thanks for the invite, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
So first of all, let me just get this out the way because we always have to make sure how's the family, how's the
Yeah.
Everybody,
how's
yeah, man.
everybody.
Yeah, everybody good, man. Trying times with them, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, everybody doing well, man. Trying to stay safe. When you do go out, try to wear your mask, you know what I mean, and keep your distance from keep just social distance, you know what I mean?
I
More
feel.
times I die indoors, man. I really don't
I'm the
take that
same.
chance. I mean, it's scary, man. It's scary, you know what I mean?
I
It's,
feel.
it's a
That's
long
true.
time now we going through this, man. And, they're talking about vaccine and what's not, but
You know
I
we ain't
don't,
going
I
that
just,
road.
yeah, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
don't
you
know,
know.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah, we
have,
ain't going
you
that
have,
road.
you have
No.
to be sure, man, you know what I mean,
Yes,
for me to go
yes.
that route, you know what I'm saying? But
They're gonna have to test it on a couple million people first before they test.
yeah, but a friend of mine just sent me a messenger there talking about saw something on 60 Minutes about the VI, the US
Yeah,
VI. Yeah, how
yeah,
they
that
trying to
been going on. That been going wrong. I guess we're gonna find out later soon. A lot of people saying it ain't true. It's true. Time will tell. We're gonna find out. We just need to be prepared and understand that we ain't gonna be the first guinea pig. And
yeah,
that's
man.
Crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy, bro. You
yeah.
can't try to do that with we,
No,
man. You
Yeah,
know
we
what I'm
can't.
saying?
we
And I
good.
hope, yeah, I hope the government don't they know what they're doing. That's all I could do. Pray
Yeah,
Yeah,
and hope they know what they're doing. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
But yeah, these some trying times, man. Just trying to stay safe.
I feel you.
Thank God, you know what I mean? Everybody in my
So,
family safe.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah.
so let me get into it early, man, because you know I like to start it off, Mumba.
No, you go ahead, man.
After
Go ahead.
give me like a short summary how it all started, why you started to play ball, what age, and stuff like that, and then we can piggyback off of you and start to chime in with a lot of questions. But kind of give us like a short summary of your story.
Okay, well, y'all know start at an early age, man. Well, I was born and raised in a small little project, LBJ, you know what I mean? You know, if you guys are familiar with that area,
Yeah, yeah,
but
Yeah.
LBJ, it's stuck between like Chabot, Kennedy, and you got Harbour View on the far end, you know what I'm saying, Golden Rock. So I started at an early age. I get introduced to the game from one of my neighbors them down in LBJ named Robert Jones. He used to call he Ras J. So
Mm.
he bring me out my mother house, man. I was 8 years old, 8 years old, and never pick up the ball, never touch the ball, never do nothing with the ball. Man say he gonna bring me on, and at the time, we had youth commission, and here Zoro mentioned it a lot in his interview. That's how we grew up. We grew up
mm,
within that environment, that youth commission environment. You know what I'm saying? So Iceman, David Bermudez, Ice used to run the league them. So he used to have like BD league from 9 to 12 straight up to like 13 to 16. So that's how I get introduced into the game, man. It was rude in awakening, man. Cause my first game, to tell you the truth, Tegan, Mumba, I didn't really know what I was doing, man. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? I was lost all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So end up going, starting the first game, run into this little brother, kind of about your size, Tegan, solid and thick like you.
Mm.
And I's a little maga little boy, man. Little dude. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Bobby Wilkes. A brother named
Yeah.
Bobby Wilkes from Shabbat. You know what I mean? He
Okay,
was
big
more
up.
seasoned. He was more seasoned. He was older than me. And he had a lot more experience than me. So that awakening there was like after he embarrassed me on the court, I was like, yo, never again, man. Never again. So
Yeah.
I take the game serious after that, and just keep practicing every day. I used to practice every day. I had a friend of mine that he was like when I was 10, he was 12. You know what I'm saying? Me and he used to play ball like against each other every day. Named Donald Mason, known as the Bear.
Mm.
Jarresi, you know what I mean? 'Cause he
Yeah,
passed
man.
away a
Yeah, man.
couple
Rest in
years
peace.
ago. Yeah, he used to live in Atlanta. Me and he grew up and he was a little ahead of me and we used to go up. We used to go out there, we used to practice a lot in LBJ now. Let me tell you, LBJ ain't had no court when I was growing up in the 70s. LBJ ain't had no court. So we used to have to make our own court. So we used to nail up a bicycle rim,
Yeah.
nail it up on a post.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that would be a code. And you had to learn to shoot on these things. You know what I mean? You don't shoot in on a regular basketball rim. So when you got to shoot on a regular basketball rim is a little different. So growing up, that was our code, man. Until we get a code. And this guy, man, he used to battle a lot then. We had a lot of different players in LBG, same way. Darwin, they had the elder ones who were above we, like, I don't know if I know Richard Leaf, um, Mr. Branch son. You know what I mean?
No,
Mm.
I know
Yeah,
him.
he another elder used to move, used to fly, man. Used to move like Dr. J, bro. Had the afro and everything. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So that was the kind of man that inspired me, you know what I mean? Coming out of that little place, man. Then when I venture off, as I get older, you know what I mean, start to play in the league, got you commission every day. I started being in Shabot. People think I live in Shabot because I live on the court. I there on the court. I just there in the project hanging around and playing ball on the court. So basketball was like a ritual for we growing up. You know what I mean? Every day, constantly we were playing. So to me, it was like practice every day. Every day I was like learning and getting better, getting better. So why, in order for me to get better as far as handling the ball, playing the position what I was programmed to play, which he had me playing point guard, I had to learn how to dribble. So start practicing and walking with a tennis ball every day.
Mm.
I mean,
Wow.
bouncing a tennis ball, bouncing a tennis ball. So if I could have handled the tennis ball, I tried to do the same thing I could do with the tennis ball with a basketball. Handling a tennis ball. That's what my ball handling skills gonna be. So I take a step to learn to do everything one, take a step every day, one at
I
a
feel
time.
you.
Yeah, I can't shoot, you know what I'm saying? So practice on the dribbling first, then I learn how to shoot. And then eventually I work on my legs because I wasn't too tall, I was short, everybody towering over me. In order for me to score, I have to be able to, you know what I'm saying, get off the ground, at least get a little lift. So I did a lot of practicing, man, growing up, you know what I'm saying? And play in a lot of different areas. Like used to go have a view a lot, saying we have a view. I got a lot of respect for that place. You know what I mean? The players that come out of that place, there was a lot of competition, you know what I mean? So all them guys that like kind of mold me, as well as the guys that mold me, Shabot, cause Shabot was like a breeding ground for basketball, man.
Mm.
Ice used to constantly had leagues going, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that's
was like
true.
a breeding
Yeah, we
ground.
gotta give a
Everybody,
big shout out to Ice because he's still going.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
man.
that is
Yeah,
crazy.
yo, tell you, Ice was like everybody father. You know what I mean? Ice used to encourage we a lot, teach we a lot. So by playing in his league and being on the sideline, growing up, if I'd playing in 9 to 12, I'd be watching the 13 to 16 game. So I could learn from these guys. You know what I mean? A lot of other guys like growing up in my age, I might used to go and run off playing, doing whatever they
Yeah.
think. You know what I mean? I used to
Yeah.
take advantage of trying to learn from the guys and the older guys. I'm trying to perfect my game, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, it's so much players that I always feel that the VI itself could have played with anybody in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Fox.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, yeah, because of the
Fox.
players and that I encountered. You know what I mean? Had like I know Basie mentioned in his interview. Big up yourself, Pam. You know what I mean?
What you saying, Bulla?
Everything good, man. Good to see you, my brother.
Likewise, likewise.
Yes, sir. All the family.
Everybody good, man. Everybody going growing up too
Good,
fast, though, but
good,
everybody good.
good, man. But yeah, like I was saying, you got uh, O'Neal, O'Neal
Mhm.
Thompson. Yeah, that brother from Harvard View. I know Basin mentioned it. This
Whoa.
guy was nice too, man. He kind of leave home at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, like growing up, he used to take a lot of the players in early. Like what happened with Zoro, it happened for, as far as I can remember, you know, two other guys that were the I knew, which were Donald Mason and O'Neal. O'Neal, them guys leave home like when they was like in junior high, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, these man gonna die for we. So you know what I mean? I look at it like my size kind of play a big role in me not getting that kind of opportunity at that age. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been I wasn't developed enough neither. Because to me, at the time, and still up to this day, when them I tell you I was playing just a couple of days ago, I always
Mhm.
felt that basketball is a learning game. You're always learning because the game always evolving.
That's right.
You know what
It's
I'm
true.
saying? You could never sit in one place. I always gotta be prepared for the next step. So I never take it for granted, man. I always look at it like learning. It's a learning experience. Every time you go there, you're learning. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question. When you were growing up, did you know that some of the moves them you were doing was crossovers? Because you were doing crossover before we knew what was crossovers.
Yeah. Hey, Glenn mentioned the same thing, right? Big up Glenn, man. Big up Glenn. Carl, what good? You know what I'm saying?
Ah, ah.
In all, to tell her the truth, Tegan, it wasn't like that. I
Yeah.
didn't really know about, crossing over and all that. It didn't had a name at the time. At the time, we used to call it shake. They're
Mhm.
gonna shake, you know. You know what I mean? That's how we used to. I never knew it as crossover until the killer crossover, Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway came in and he was the first guy that, I know that they gave that title there too. But I just look at it like, you know, I was very quick, Tegan. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of speed, and I feel that I played a lot of role in in the way how it used to make it look like I crossing guys over, but I just felt I was quick, man. I never look at it like I crossing guys over.
Yeah. You're not changing direction,
Yeah,
stopping
just
at the time.
changing direction. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like Isaiah Thomas and them dude were big influence on me as far as learning to handle the ball. The way how Zeke used to handle the ball, Isaiah Thomas, you know what I mean? One of my,
All right.
favorite players and all that because he was a point guard. He, he had great ball handling skills. So I think it's just my speed and quickness and the way how I used to change direction without, slowing down. It used to make it seem like I was crossing guys, but I never used to think of it like, yo, don't be crossing, no. You know what I mean? Yeah, never like that. But big respect
The nicest thing.
to Glenn, you know what I mean? Because yeah, Glenn, hey, I had to people like Glenn and toughest man, Chang. When I went up against them guys so short, I used to have to really get low on these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Glenn then will sneak under you real quick and I'll take that ball from under you before you know it, they gone. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, so yeah,
So
big up to
it's
Glenn,
funny.
man.
It's funny you mentioned that because a lot of people remember you for your crossover. But
Right.
my greatest memories of Bulla is defense, and it's weird because in my screen you write about Pang. Who are you guys were some of the most on the ball defenders I have ever met in my life. Most point guards, when you're going up against another guard, you usually can face up that guard. When I used to go up against Bulla, you used to have to like turn your back to him to protect the ball because him and Pang have the same style of defense. If you play with a ball around them, they
Yeah.
gone with it.
Yeah, cause I used to try to it's like a technique. Like I said, I used to study Isaiah, man. You know what I mean? Isaiah used to have this way of like and anticipation is a big factor too, you know what I'm saying? If you could anticipate what the opponent gonna move, then it's a great chance that you gonna get a steal. So it's sort of situation like if a man coming at me hard, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I know how the guy how he is, type of player he is, he's a dominant right-handed dribbler or a dominant left-handed dribbler. I gonna try to force you, make it look like I play you up straight up, force you to the weak side. So I could force you to make a bad decision, or I could step in quick and get my hands in there because I think I just like to stick my hands in there. If you get your hands in there, it's a big chance you're gonna get it
And
bad. And I learned a lot from watching Bow, and then they had this guy. I don't think it's before our time. Um, his family to Robert. Tegan Pang. I know Robert.
yeah,
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 we know Robert.
Yeah, Robert got a brother named Bonya.
Bunyan,
yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Onion Totos.
yeah, man. Bonya. Hey, listen, Bonya was a serious defender to call for. Man. He was stocky. These guys was young and stocky. These were man I was going up against, man. And I was like, yo, amazed at how Bonya used to play defense because I couldn't get people one of the man that I could not like get past. You know what I'm saying? Bonya used to play defense. So I used to study how he to play defense. You know what I mean? And you gotta just sit on it, man. Pang know it. You know what I mean? You sit down on it and just move them legs left to right, man.
Right.
Try to
Yeah,
stay in
yeah.
front of the defender. You know what I'm saying? If you're quick enough that you could shift and get your hand in, then you're gonna get that steal, man. I always used to try to pride myself on playing defense because I think defense is what a win games, what a cause you to get easy buckets. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So if you could play consistent defense, and you got a chance of winning a game every time.
Sure.
I about winning. I was about trying to win. It
I
was never about you know
I
the individual. It was always about team and trying to win.
and like you said, like defense will lead to offense. One of the thing I used to love, like watching you play, like you had this ability to just find nicks and knocks to drive through the hole. You know what I mean? Like you would find if there's a small chance that if somebody could get through this defense, yeah, and you would be that one person, like a person like me would try. I gonna get him up. I gonna get hit in my shoulder, stop me. I gonna get trip up. But you used to find these crevices, and you're the shortest man in the court. That all you gonna see your right hand just coming out of nowhere and just laying the ball up, or like a smooth reverse or some heck. You just always had a knack to get into that rim. Like where that came from?
Well, that come from practice, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when we used to play shot ball, used to play when you playing pickup ball against some of these guys, it was real physical. You know what I'm saying? The game I used to be physical. So I used to try not to get some of that contact. Be honest with you, I used to be running from that contact. When these man chopping you, them man chopping you. You know what I mean? I know Calvert know about some of that outside thing. T got Pang. I know how them outside game is.
Sound ball.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I try to when I attack the basket, I try to like get as small as I can. You know what I mean? At the same time protecting the ball, but at the same time being as small as I can, as old squeezy, as small as I can. Tank, pump. Cause me, I'm not a big wide dude. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I
right.
slim. You know what I'm saying? So when I see that little space that I feel I could get you with my quickness, You know what I'm saying? I gonna take advantage of it. You know, I when I was 18 years old, I take a chance and so let me experience job go. I went job go. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky, Halsey Clement. And you know, they had a team tryout and I said, well, okay, I don't take a shot. You know what I'm saying? And I try out for the team. You know what I'm saying? Just to explain what Pan just talked about, try out for the team and everything was going good. We were practicing, we were running, doing exercise, and then we started to run a scrimmage. And I get called to come in the game and I get an opportunity and the same thing happened. Two big guys, Pan. When I tell you two big dude, and dude were big. You know what I mean? About and dude were about 6'7". You know what I mean? And same thing happened. Two of them, I attacked the basket. You know what I mean? Both of them coming from each side. So I just know if I could make it in between them. You know what I mean? If I could split that, yeah, I got him. You know what I'm saying? So it was just the same thing. A quick move. Once I elevate, by the time they elevating, I don't going through. You know what I'm saying? So I catch them kind of sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it I just used to try to make myself as small as possible. You know what I mean? Try to use my size to my advantage when I was attacking the basket. You know what I mean? Attacking the basket was like everybody 40. We used to play up in Shabbat, man. You know what I mean? We used to Tyrone would be on the sideline. When Tyrone before Tyrone, you know what I mean, step up and when Tyrone went be the league, we went on to 16. Tyrone would be on the sideline. Freddie, Dave, you know what I'm saying? All these man grew up to be big man and great players in their own
Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what Tegan was just explaining, man. What make me why I used to play the way I used to play is because I know then you know they're watching. You know, I don't want them to see me playing on one end of the court. I want them to see me playing on both ends of the court so they could see that it's not just one facet of the game. It's a lot of different facets of the game. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of proud to hear when like Mumba was explaining, you know, how I inspired Tegan, which is I was like, yo, Tegan, no man,
Yeah,
this
man.
man, they're
That's
on a
good.
different level, man. How I go inspire he, you know what I'm saying? He got doing the airline job and that kind of thing. I was like, yo, that's a real deal, man. Uh, Get to congratulate you on your
Good
Jersey
job.
retirement same way, Tegan, man. Not that big,
Yeah,
like I was
man.
telling T Mumba. I think you was the first one I see okay, Jersey retire, man.
Yeah, Rana Charles as well.
Ronald Charles, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
a big
man.
honor. But like you said, before you can get to the end of the rainbow, you have to start from someplace.
Right, right,
You
right.
was that
And I
initial push. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
man. Yeah, man.
So
I
you can't
appreciate
sell
that,
yourself
bro.
short because if I didn't see you play, I probably would have retired another jersey, would have probably been Saka.
Right. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? So I
I
hope the
think
island could continue. Yeah,
Bola
Calvin.
was to me what I was to you guys. Like when you guys first came to the national team, I was one of the elders on the way out. But when I first went to the national team, Bola was the guy. He was a good guy and all. Kind of took me and CT under his wing. So that's
Mm.
two things we looked up to. My first years on the national team.
Yeah, man. That was a ball. That was a ball, my lad. Trust me. I
Speak,
had fun
speak,
on that
speak a
team,
little bit
man.
about that. I want to hear
Yeah,
your
man.
time on
Hey,
the
that
national
team that
team.
was sweet, brother. I tell you, hey, we had a nice time, man. And like be from home in Miami. You know what I'm saying? We there in Miami. That's the first time I ever meet link up with Raja and Jaja. Meet Carl Claxton. You know what I'm saying? Charles Claxton, the Claxton brothers. You know what I'm saying? We had a nice time, man, and I really believe we could have done a lot better, you know what I'm saying? I believe in that team, Carl, but everybody was balling, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's good talent. I'm
yeah,
surprised. That's really good talent.
it was a nice team, man. Zorro, you know what I mean? Tamon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had a nice team, man. Tyrone,
I think we went Honduras.
Johnson.
That's the city we went to Honduras.
Honduras, yeah.
Yeah, we went Honduras, man.
Yeah,
Johnson
that
on that
was
team.
like,
Do you remember Johnson, Ray Calvert?
yeah, John King was there.
Yeah,
That was like Zoro them last days. Zoro,
yeah,
Tamon,
yeah,
Charles
yeah,
Clapton, those were the elders and those.
Oh, so they were on their way out pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, man. I mean,
Zorro had one more year after that when I went Cuba.
right. Well, Zulu went on that trip. I didn't make that trip there. You know what I'm
You
saying?
you had a
Um,
trip. You had a trip. My first trip was actually your last. You end up we were practicing to go Venezuela.
Venezuela. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
were supposed to make that journey. Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, man.
you get
I,
sick in Puerto Rico.
I was like, yeah, Rico. We had a lot of fun still. Rico was nice, man. Rico was nice, but like I said, that Honduran team, I really believe in that team, man. I thought we could have gone a lot farther. You know what I'm saying? It work out like that, but we had some talent on that squad, man. You know what I mean? We had
how
some talent on the second on that squad. We found them same way. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah, we had some
How
talent on
did
that
your
squad.
game transition in terms of the international game in terms of St. Croix? Because it's two different type of game. How was your
Right.
adjustment in terms of playing on St. Croix so you can give the audience a view what's Virgin Islands ball and what's FIBA ball? Because we really, a lot of people in the VI don't know what's FIBA ball. Could you give your example?
Oh wow, man. Physical, bro. Physical. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be you gotta be mentally tough, man. Because the game is a lot more physical. You know what I'm saying? What we used to in the VI, you know what I mean? Some of the cars that we used to game, we we don't get that in
Yeah.
FIBA bar. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to play through that. You have to learn how to play through my raiding you all the way to the basket.
Yes.
You gotta learn how to get rid of man. You gotta learn how to find, you know, the open players. It's like,
Moving screens. You gotta learn
yeah,
to take them.
everything you gotta be prepared for when that screen coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot more challenging. You know what I mean? So I had to really like bear down and said to myself like, yo, I smile, but you know what I'm saying? If I play the game the right way, I think I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a lot of minutes in games. When I did get my minutes, I tried to play the role while I was, positioned to do,
Absolutely.
which was play the point guard. You know what I'm saying? Get your players involved. You know what I'm saying? But playing international ball, man, it's like, yo, it's totally different, man. You know what I'm saying?
How,
Compared to
how
playing,
was how was
local.
playing for Tilvesta?
To Vesta Henderson,
Yeah, how was
yeah,
playing for
he
him?
well, you know what I'm saying? He's a good coach, you know what I'm saying? I just feel he wasn't familiar with our players, you know what I'm saying? Cuz at the time we were running an offense inside offense. We were running the offense through Claxton, Charles, being that he was a 7 footer, you know what I'm saying? He was a big man, so the offense was running for first option. He was out with the first option.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we were doing. Every time we get a ball, we bring it down
Give
inside
it
the court.
inside. You
Yeah,
call that power. That's the power offense there.
yeah. So
With trio.
that's basically what we were doing. But I really thought that the team, Jaja Richards, Jaja had like some great games. And I feel he should have been the first option. You know what I'm saying? Because Charles not really doing much. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I was saying Jaja the first option. Then and Raja. You know what I'm saying? We also had Carl, my boy, Super
Yeah,
C,
shakes.
Carl Thomas, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you guys are a good team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? So I was looking at it like that because these Raja and Carl could have both handle the rap. So I was like, if we could isolate them sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we go get some gain. And then the team had speed. You know what I'm saying? Me, Tyrone, Calvert, you know what I'm saying? Along with Johnson, Raja, and Carl, we had speed. So if we get in any situation as far as we could have run the ball too. So
Yeah,
we had different options that we could have used.
I
You know what I'm
agree. I think
saying?
the team with that team there, I should have been running up and down.
Yeah, cause that's how I feel. We should have been a more up tempo offense, you know what I'm saying, as far as you know the type of players that we got. That's why I didn't think he was familiar with our players and like that. I was wishing like, yo, Bo should be the coach, you know what I'm saying? Bo should be the man, you know what I mean? Bo know everybody. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah, I gotta pay enough homage to Bo because it was like Bo was the man that really come to me and tell me, well, they didn't have no tryouts or anything, you know what I'm saying? Tegan, I really wasn't expecting to get that opportunity. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I know my game was on par, but I just wasn't expecting to get the opportunity because, it wasn't a tryout or anything. You know what I mean? Bo was the man that approached me and let me know what was going on. So I was kind of like, yeah, give thanks to Bo, you know what I mean? Kind of give me an opportunity to shine. You know what I'm saying? I welcome the opportunity, excuse me. You know what I mean? But
So,
yeah, that team in Honduras was nice.
Bulla, I came on late, so I don't know if you mentioned this. I never heard no like no central or no high school stories of you. You ever play central basketball or you ever play high school basketball?
Well, the honest, nah. To be honest, nah. The honest basketball I play, as far as school wise, was junior high, Simbats, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I play for Coach Peters, but high school was like a different lane, man. To be honest with you, I was similar, like kind of like you know what I mean, pan? Yeah, to be
School.
honest with that whole high school thing, it was like rumors, man. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You grow up in a time where it was a lot of rumors going around. I'm gonna tell her this story. I never really talk about this to nobody, but I'll tell her the story about high school. Um, there were a lot of rumors going around. You know what I mean? And, you got your peers now. You know, and people were saying, or the rumors was, you know, players from the East don't get an opportunity to play when they play with carriers. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it was like a lot of rumors were going around about that. And it was like, yo, if you go to this school, don't play for them, man, because blah blah blah, man, blase. And I was like, but why? You know what I mean? And that was the cause. Because the saying you don't get opportunity to play. So I was like confused, you know what I'm saying? And I had a lot of peer pressure messing with my head saying win, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I was like, man, okay, my first year with 10th grade and I get to see that man squad and then man had gone, man, then man had this brother named then man had Bulky on the squad, then man had Animal, then man had damn, I forget the brother name. Ellsworth Bowers, a brother named Ellsworth Bowers. Kind of leave home. I went to school same way. And I think Zoro familiar with him. Central had a nasty team, man. You know what I'm saying? Big, a lot of size on them man squad. So I went 10th grade. I was like, wow, if I can make this squad, yeah. You know what I mean? So I said, I got hold out for the next year. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And the next year come, once again, peer pressure. You know what I mean? People talking this. And I was looking at it like, yeah, that man squad got a lot of man from Frederick
West.
Steps on the west
Right.
side for real. You know what I mean? So I had this friend of mine, his name Ronnie. Yeah, name Ronald Rosen, you know what I mean? We come up in the ranks through 2016. At the same time, I had an ex brother down there named Grandpa. You familiar with that brother there? That brother Pang Tegan?
Grandpa?
No.
Grandpa. Yeah, he
No.
lived in North Carolina, man. I don't remember his real name. You know what I'm saying? But one ex baller, he was out of prison, Bob.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
so must
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
holla at me.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna gotta do some
Zoro should
research.
know who I talking about, man. One nice little point guard out there. He played for Caribs, you know what I'm saying? My friend was telling me I should come and try out, you know what I mean? I was a little skeptical about it, and I was like, man, my grades let me enough to park, and that money, you know, the money gonna let me play. So I was like, I kind of gave up on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Which was a bad decision. You know what I mean? Kind of regret not taking the opportunity to play for that
Yeah,
money.
man. You definitely make
Yeah,
that team.
that's a
And you know
bad
what's something
decision.
so funny? How your life and my life kind of resemble Pang. Our stories sound the same.
Mhm.
When I was coming complex, everybody was saying, hey man, Haywood from Westminster, never know only pick Westman. I ain't going to carry on for complex. And you
Yeah,
saying the same thing.
yeah.
And if both of us tell me, hey man, so we're gonna earn our spot.
Right.
And that's how I play for complex, because I wasn't gonna play for complex either. So it's kind of crazy how I resemble Bulla so much.
Yeah, man. It was just a rumor, you know what I mean? It turned out to be false. I mean, after a while, I look at the squad, like the year, like Tyrone here, that squad was dominant with players from East. You know what I mean? So it turned out to be a lot of false rumors. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of regret making that decision, but it's like still, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it's like still, but that was it, man. Junior high, same bad. That's the only school ball. Like everything was on the outside. Everything was on the outside. Pick up basketball. You know what I mean? The leagues then I was running on the outside. You know what I mean? But
So, in your man league experience, because man league is the pinnacle point of St. Croix basketball. You know, we all live to grow up and play ball in man league. Like, give us like some of your toughest opponents in man league, and share some stories that we might not know about in your coming up, like the early parts of your man league that
oh
Mumba,
wow,
Tegan, Calvert, and myself wouldn't know about.
yeah, that's way back, man. That's like wow, that's like in the early in the 80s, man. You know what I mean? Like we started off my first man league adventure. We were playing in Claro Marco, the gym. You know what I'm saying? And at that time they had I would have won this place on the island with a wood floor. You know what I mean? They had a wood floor. It wasn't perfect, but it was our wood floor. So it used to be a joy to go down and play Claro Marco, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Zoro them man them with me in the internet league, pushers, you know what I'm saying? So my first start I had to start when coach was my coach was Raskibo. Uh, me think I'm familiar for that guy, but like I said, Zoro familiar with all these names. And he's the one that bring me into my league, man. He bring a team from the east side, get we together. Me, Zaba used to play with a brother named Ham. Um, had a nice team, man. Some big guys, big feel like and Ras Mike. You know what I mean? They had a team the size, but you know, we weren't very quick. But that was my entrance into Man League. You know what I mean? And at the same time, like I said, these guys were like on young were playing and the type of players and they were playing in the league, animal, all these dudes were like these. You know what I mean? So my first encounter playing against guys like that, you know what I'm saying? They were real scary for me. You know what I mean? My heart was running like my heart was beating, you know, like, I was like fright, man. But I mean, the adrenaline was going, and eventually, as I start to play, I mean, I start to calm myself down, start to breathe a little bit. You know what I mean? But Claro Marco, wow, a real nice entrance into playing into the man league, man. Because the players that were playing in them time were really talented, bro. And we had a lot of big players back in those days. You know what I mean, yeah, big players. Yeah, so we'll just make a comment calling on the team in Wada. At the time,
Yeah.
Raskibo used to he team name or Wadada. But then when I started to play, yeah, I changed the team name over to Noja. You know what I'm saying? That was our first entrance, my first entrance into my league. It was a blessing, man, because I see so much players that I get to play against players that I heard about. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of opened up my eyes to the game. You know what I mean? And from there, team move on, change the name to Ujima. And by the time I changed the name to Ujima, which was like, I think this was in the late 80s, 89, 90, because I had leave home. I had leave home and I was living in St. Thomas for a while. I had a little stint in St. Thomas, but I had like 2 years in St. Thomas. I spent in 88, I spent 88 over there, and I spent 91 over there. You know what I mean? And by then, over in St. Croix, the team name, I changed the team Ujima. So when I come back, you know what I mean, I end up joining a squad that was loaded with man like Tyrone, Poison, you know what I mean, Zappa was still there, you know what I'm saying? Basically the same team, but Tyrone was really like the new addition, because Tyrone was like the way up, you know what I'm saying? Tyrone come in and a big deal, man, because I was like happy to know that playing in the same squad with Tyrone, because I know how this dude play, you know what I'm saying? So it was a big deal. So when we hook up that year, that you know what I'm saying, it was like we went on a run, man. We win the league straight. I think that was like from 92, 91, 92 straight to 90, 93, 94. We were like a dominant squad. You know what I'm saying? Squad was like unbeatable, man. We had Dave Hansen, familiar with that name? Dave Hansen. Yeah,
Dave.
Dave
Dave
Hansen.
Black. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? He passed on. Tyrone know him good. That's Tyrone boy. You know what I'm saying? Basically our brethren, man. Everybody I loved it. We had like a three-headed monster. And that's how we went up against John Squad. That same picture where you post Mumba
Yeah.
with all of us, the team picture. That was after we beat John Squad for the territory title.
What year that was?
Yeah,
That was I tell you, that was the year that was, man. Can't remember the year, but I really want to say that was like in 90,
So I
92,
don't kind of put you on
93.
the spot, Bulla. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who is your all-time top 5 players that you've played against on St. Croix?
Oh, play against?
Yes. Any position.
Man. Wow, got a lot of brothers, man. Got a lot of brothers, but I'm trying to give them a top 5. Definitely Zoro is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Got you Tyrone in that, even though we played against each other much. Yeah, one season we played with that one. I mean, we were still with Chima. That brother me think I'm familiar with him, man. Named Roy Canton from Bobby Chu. You know what I'm saying? Roy was like a point guard to Tegan, similar to how I play. Roy was that, and absorb Roy. You know what I mean? And was the other O'Neal from Harborview, O'Neal Thompson. And then they had this brother man from Freezenburg named Loco. I forget the real name. There's another Mazuro convention and tell her about Loco. I say, yeah, Loco. I got so much players, man. I could show Cobra in that Cobra is the boy same way.
Yeah.
Cobra, Matt Snake, you know what I mean? I gotta get enough props for that dude same way, man. Cobra was like, you used to like playing against Cobra, man. You know, telling her like that Cobra used to bring the challenge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cobra, one of them guys I used to like playing against. But like I said, man, there's a lot of brothers, Calvert, a lot of names I could call if I could remember the real name, but you know, street wise, we just know each other by, you know what I mean?
Are you
Our street
you
name.
from Zorro era? You from Zorro era, or Zorro is a little older than you?
I don't Zorro might be like 2-3 years older than me. That's from Zorro era.
Basically,
You know what I mean? We come in, we were in the same era, we just were playing on different ends of the island. You know what I mean? Zorro might not be on the island where he traveled. You know what I'm saying? Doing his things like when we were up in you know, Zorro up doing anything in Jugo. What is school name?
Okay. The high school.
Okay, yeah. I'm saying Zorro up there doing his thing. You know what I mean? But we found the same era. You know what I mean? Zorro used to play with his brother. Brother from Harborview named Blinky. Shoot the lights out the gym. Zorro take a picture with he. Zorro got a picture with he. One Bashi. Familiar with Bashi, right?
Yeah, man.
Bashi, one Bashi. Well, my God. Oh, God, I get the Bashi. Things that he used to top of my dribbling, I got 200. This man, on one hand, man. You know what I'm saying? And the way how he used to handle the ball, Bashi used to carry back in the day. Bashi would have point gas for carry. You know what I'm saying? And Bashi had one hand, Bashi was nice. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a lot of guys name man. But
Zorro
that's the top fight I could give.
Zorro was a person that I never saw play in his prime. I heard about Zorro from since I was a young youth playing basketball. But
Yeah.
I caught Zorro at the end of his career in 1994 when we did meet in Miami.
Right.
And I expected this legend to walk in and float in the gym. We always heard about this Zorro, but I wish I got to see him play in his prime.
Yeah, man.
Never seen a player who just was effortless when he moved to the rim, man. It looked like sliding.
Yeah, exactly. That's how Zorro style, you know what I mean? It looked like you could get to it. You can't get to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's smooth, man. He just glides.
Yeah.
He don't move fast. He just glides away.
Exactly. Yeah. It don't look quick to you while you watching it. But if you're playing against it, you know what I'm saying? You see the motion and the quickness within his movement to the basket. Zorro used to get the basket. A young Zorro, man, it was no problem, man. Zorro 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Zorro used to fly. You know what I mean? Zorro used to elevate. So it won't easy trying to contain Zorro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a good way to segue to this question, yeah, Bulla. As growing up, like you say, you were talking about Ujima and Mannem, Uzo, the East-West rivalry. And you know when Ujima meet Mannem, you could feel the intensity in the gym. It was more than Ujima meeting Mannem. It was actually East versus West. How was that rivalry to you? Talk about some games. We don't hear a lot of people on say, man, there's a couple cheat game in it. The way it was like for you, let me hear what's going on.
I won't say, I don't have a point on the refs. You know what I'm saying? I never
That's
used to
right.
try to look at it that way there. But yeah, man. Man, them what the team. Man, them what the team you wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Man, them carrying titles from, like I tell you, from Claro Marco days. You know what I'm saying? When we used to play Claro Marco, that's like all the 80s. After you saw a team I saying crying named Hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Them on the squad.
Williams
Man,
like
them,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
this.
yeah. Hustlers.
The
Them man
hustlers
used to
is
have,
another.
yeah, them man used to have back in the days, them man used to have a van. They used to come around and pick up the players. Yeah, man, that man was real like professional team. That man used to move like a professional team. Man, so, you know what I'm saying? These man had squad. I don't know if it's how it went, but it's like after they run, you know what I'm saying, man then take over, man then with the squad. You know what I mean? So man then with the squad he wanted to be. You know what I mean, you want to be on that level, man. So when Eugene man them, well, we had a squad that could play with them. You know what I mean, because man them had squad, Bush, Macmillan, you know what I'm saying, Zuru. You know what I mean? That man had a squad, big stuff. All these guys were seasoned players and they played together for a long time. So they were familiar with each other games. So Eugene had to get to that level. You know what I mean? In order to compete with these guys. And the games that were good, you know what I'm saying? The games that were always, you know what I mean, good games. I won't blame it on the ref them, you know what I mean? I would never try to get a ref them involved. I can't remember any like real particular games, but our games against Man Noir was competitive, and you know what I'm saying, it's like you said, Teague, and the rivalry between you representing where you come from, everybody playing with a lot of pride, you know what I'm saying? So you're giving it your all. So the game that used to be real competitive. Um, we had times up, you know what I'm saying, it gets so competitive, like, you know what I mean? But man getting close, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It got to that level. So games are competitive, man. I can't really remember any one game in particular that I could really talk about. But like I said, man them was the team to beat, man. And we always wanted to beat that man. You know what I'm saying? If we could beat that man, then you know what I'm saying, we did it now. We did it. With a team that you have to reckon with. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I remember a particular game between Ayo and Arthur Richards, and I just remember Zoro and Tyrone just jaying at each other miss on the whole game. Like every time Zoro do something, Tyrone will come right back down and do something, and then Zoro come back up and do something. Tyrone come right back down and do something, and they just going back and forth.
Back and
That
forth.
was
Yeah. Yeah.
that was like an NBA game to me because this was a young 15-year-old pan watching this game, and that was like an NBA game to me because I was like going at it, and every once in a while between Tyrone and Zoro going at it, you got like Mac and his brother coming down, hitting some big tree, and then
Bush.
Bulla
Yeah, man.
maneuvering to the hole. So
Yeah.
if my memory serves me correct, I think Mandem end up winning the game, but the game was close all the way down to the
Yeah.
end,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, man. It used to be real competitive, man, and that's what I used to like about
But that year
playing
when
against
I
man
played
them.
Jump Squad and represent the VI and played, I think I played a team from Tatola as well because they brought over King Bolo.
Oh,
I won
oh,
the lead that year.
yeah. What happened was we are win the league that year. We are win the summer league, and my organizer thing was you know, St. Thomas had their league, Jump Squad are win their league, and you know, they decide, well, let we hold a territory thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I think this was like I don't know if this was like I can't remember the year.
95, 96, someplace.
Yeah, around that time, like 97, something like that. You know what I mean? And because yeah, it was was around 95, 96. Cause I traveled with the team. We traveled Calvert in 97. You know what I'm saying? And it was before that. So yeah, it was definitely around 95, 96. And then I decided to make a territory thing going. We host the first game. You know what I mean? And it was like first game was nice. You know what I mean? Everything was tight. You know what I mean? Then from the second half, I kind of start out the second half with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Second half, like I get a tip off the jump ball. I like you said, and I take it to the rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Take it
you
to the
said
rock
it
and
though.
wake up the gym. Yeah, wake up the gym that night. Hey, it was funny too that night, man, because hey, when we been in Honduras, Calvert, when we are playing El Salvador, I get a pick, you check, and I went and I lay it up, man. I went and I lay it up and I run and coming back, and then when I come into the bench, I get something. You should have dunked that one. You should have dunked it. And I was like, yeah, man, but I mean, I want to miss, man. You know what I mean? I want to take
Yeah.
that shot go in, because this is the national team. You know what I'm saying? We want to take no chance. Dog, and oh man, the coach is like, what is he doing? You know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when we go
Sylvester would have
home,
definitely sub you.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, let me just drop this one in, man. You know what I mean? I drop it in.
And
So
Bulla could have get up. You
yeah, when
really
that
had
Yeah,
yeah, man,
yeah.
I used to walk on that a lot, Calvo, because of my size. You know what I'm saying? And I like to attack the basket. So if I go and attack the basket, I gotta be able to like, you know what I mean, at least get close to the rim whereby I could maneuver or draw that foul or something. You know what I'm saying? So I used to walk on the legs a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
as a lockdown defender. You was a lockdown guard. I- Is there one point guard that you used to prepare yourself for? You know, there's always that one player like, okay, I facing he tomorrow. Let me make sure I get my rest tonight.
oh
Is there
yeah,
one point guard that
oh
you
yeah.
really?
Brother, I had several because I would put like not the guys before me, but the guys that were coming. You know what I'm saying? The guys then that were coming, which were man like Pam and you know what I'm saying, Tyrone and Glenn. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, these guys, yeah, I gonna have to like learn how to sit on it a little more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little more defensive minded. Not think about putting the ball in the bucket, but trying to focus on how to slow these guys down at least a little bit to give my team a chance. So yeah, Pang, you know what I mean? Glenn, oh, hey, Glenn was problem, man. Glenn, just the
I
size, you
done
know what
was
I'm
tough.
saying? Yeah, he used to been like thinking about Glenn, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tyrone, I go through Tyrone in that category. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta prepare for T-Money. T-Money getting hard all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go on it, I take you over to St. Thomas, Carl, but I run into some guys over there, man. Cito, you know what I mean? Yeah, Cito used to like to shoot the rock. And then you got Derek, Derek Kiley got never really get to play against Derek, but I hear a lot of stories about Derek. No, I talk about Ray Calvert.
Yeah, of
Yeah, yeah.
course.
We know Derek.
Yeah, Derek. Yeah, so yeah, that guy is there, man. And then like I say, you had Tom on over there, beats on the boards. I never had to worry about going up against them guys because Tom in a different league. Tom is a monster on the boards. Tom a monster on the boards. So yeah, man, and them basically is the guys and I would really like have to prepare for cause Zoro them and so me had to guard them and you know what I mean? I didn't have to really like guard Zoro them and so. It was basically I was guarding the guys and who were handling the ball. You know what I mean? That was my primary primary position, just to guard the guys who handling the ball. I never really take on the challenge of trying to guard Zoro or a guy that was bigger than me because I always used to look at it, man, that dude could back me down in the post. He could take me down in the paint and take advantage of me. You know what I mean? So I never used to take on that challenge, man. I gonna stay with who I know I could get, which is
Right.
the guards are that
Calvert,
controlling the rap.
you ever play with a dude from St. Thomas by the name of Dubbit?
Dub it, dub it.
Yeah.
He got a bow foot, a big bow foot. His name is Dubbit.
Oh no,
Dubbit.
No,
no,
I don't
never
know.
meet it. Never
I
meet
was
it.
hoping Calvert. No, he said he used to take quarter off of the backboard and them things.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, me no Calvert might be familiar with our brother there, man, but yeah, me never play against that guy.
Me no
I,
either. I try to find somebody who know you. That's why I asked.
yeah, me familiar with him, man.
You used to take
Know what I mean?
quarter.
But,
Yeah, he used to take quarter off the top of the backboard. And he's
know that.
about 5'8".
yeah, that's only I only know about David Thompson. That's David Thompson's story right there. You know what I mean? I only know that about David Thompson. He used to do that. But if he say that date, you know what I mean? He doubting him, you know what I mean? That's a serious hops.
Let me ask you a fun question, Bulla. So we got Dwayne Crowser asking, what type of things you used to do to work on your legs?
Oh wow. I used to not doing weights all the time, just use nature. I used to run a lot of hill, you know what I mean? I do some sun work, but you know, the sun, I used to be scared that the sun's gonna
Mess up your
mess up
knees.
my knees. You know what I mean? So I used to take it light on the sun. But I also used to ride a lot of bike. Used to ride a lot of bike and try to push up, you know, use attention, push a lot of bike, man. But that's why I used to walk on my legs mostly, not my instead of my upper body, I used to walk on my legs.
Correct me if I wrong. You ever had a time where you used to ride your bike to Manly from East?
No, but we used to ride. We used to ride like we used to
Why
ride
am I
from
laughing?
no, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You know what I mean?
You watch out. You mentioned riding a lot of bike. That just
Yeah.
remind me. Anytime I come east, right? I used to always see you on this 10 speed, the one with the handle them to go forward.
No
I used
wrong.
to, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to ride that thing, man. Listen, I used to ride and make sure you keep it in a sorting gear because around where I live, it used to have a lot of hills. So you ride up that hill. But I never make that journey like riding bike to Central. But we used to ride our bikes like we ride go Mount Bijou. What's the farthest I ride? I ride all the way around up east on the south side, south shore. Ride from here Penny. You know what I mean? Come all the way around on the back side, come round. Park through Kramer's Park, come all the way around. Back east.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
We
we used to do a lot of riding, man. You know what I'm saying? Riding, we used to do a lot of riding. So I think that helped me out a lot too, as far as my elevation. And then Central had a little gym on the side. You know what I mean? So every chance I get, I will sneak in a little gym and I sit down and I start pushing. You know what I mean? Pushing while that man down there running.
Oh, the
And
little
then
weight
this gym.
room.
Yeah, in the weight room. Start walking on my legs. So kind of pay off and help. And then I wasn't really tall as my height is like I was like 5'11". You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't growing like growing like Calvert or growing like Pan. You know what I'm saying? So they were really like beneficial to me to be able to get off the ground. You know what I mean? And be able to do the things that I was doing.
I definitely for sure see you ride a bike up on Princess Court from to come and play ball.
Oh yeah. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? I used to ride, I used to run, jog from where I live all the way to Prince. This is before you start to play, you know what I'm saying? I used to take advantage of it. Jog got to Princess, play about 7, 8 games. You know what I'm saying? When he finished, Jack go back home. You know what I'm saying? That used to be my kind of workout thing as far as staying in shape for when the league come around, because I used to play a lot of pickup bar, man. A lot of pickup bar. I used to travel, like go all over. I end up in I remember one time, my brethren, Dulo. I know you know Dulo T got
Yeah,
the
man.
stars
Yeah,
of havoc in that man league down there.
yeah, that's our
Yeah,
boy. That's
it
our
caused
boy.
some problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dulo telling me, yeah, man, pull out that man to play ball and win. I say, yeah. He said, yeah, man, they got a brother down there. They got a brother down there, that man no talk about bad, son. Me and T got. I said, yeah. I said, okay, man, you gonna go down there, we gonna go down there. So Dolo carry me down there. You know what I'm saying? That was my first encounter with T Gang. We didn't play against each other that day. But you know what I'm saying? The guys them on the court, I ended up playing some ball with them, man. You know, that a lot of them weren't familiar with, my game or what's not, but I ended up playing ball with them, man, and I was playing very good at them, man. That man was like, yo, we gotta get Tegan or Yamison, this killing we. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, this Tegan big fun. We need to play some ball, Yeah, but it never happened. It never happened. Tegan ended up coming on the court, but he never played. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he doesn't let it hype. Doesn't let the hype go on, man.
Just let the hype sip my dog.
Yeah, that was my
Couldn't play against the icon, the hero.
with the name, you know what I mean? The name
Yeah.
Tegan. You know what I'm saying?
How much Shabbat championship you got, and what team in Shabbat you used to play with? Like, what was the name of your team?
In my early stages, I started out with a squad named Nuggets as far as BD League, and we never claimed no title in BD League. I never win. I ain't got no whole heap of championships. You know what I mean? Like how some people make it sound. But my best team that I play on in Shabbat as far as 13 to 16 was a squad named Bandits. You know what I mean? We had a squad. We had a squad, me, a couple other brothers, G, Butcher from Saint Farm. You know what I mean? The team will make up a lot of brothers from within the area. And we had a nice squad, man, and we ended up beating squad from Frisenburg named Sticky Boss. That's the same squad where Grandpa used to play with, Lobo, and the Mac. The Mac. The Mac they ain't the same. The Mac used to play with Guidance. Mac used to play with Pam.
Mac.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Mac.
Only big dude I remember from Friesen
Vaughn and Benjamin.
was Biggs.
Vaughn and Benjamin used to play with Biggs on the same team. The same team with a picture. That picture that the Mumba post.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't on that team, right, Pan? He was on that team?
Nah, not on Friesen.
Nah.
I used to play with Top Guns.
Okay,
I play with Wanda Merrill before.
No, I talking about the Guidance team with Biggs.
No, I never play with Guidance. Nah.
Okay.
I play with Guidance.
No,
I never played.
Cheese play with Guidance.
Yeah. Cheese play with Guidance. Yeah.
Cheese. Okay, yeah. Vaughn and Mac Benjamin, man. Not a nice player. Yeah, he was playing on the squad, and that was like my only championship as far as I can remember, winning, because the league them, the government had the issues, so the league them were like, spread apart. They used to have a league now, and then you don't got no league, then you got a league, and you got no league, so it was like, you know what I'm saying, off and on. But that was my last run in Shabbat. You know what I mean? A lot of my games in Shabbat were like pick up basketball. You know what I mean? We had a team that man started a league from school, and that man were running it in Shabbat. We had a team here running Rebels.
I know who you're talking about now.
Daddy Board started the league. Daddy Board is who are running that league.
I know who you're talking about, but Mac, the Mac dude you're talking about.
Yeah, Vaughn and Benjamin.
Yes, I actually played with he on Top Gun 1 year, but he did play with Guidance, and he had that record store in Villa Lorraine. He had
Right,
that
right.
One Love store in Villa
Yeah,
Lorraine.
yeah, man. That's my boy, man. Going
Yeah,
on.
man. I
The
remember
man.
Mac. Yeah, I remember Mac.
Yeah. Quiet, humble dude. You know what I'm saying?
Very humble.
Yeah.
Very humble.
If you don't know him, you won't say know this man there wrong. Cause the man a real quiet, humble dude. You know what I'm saying? But if you ask Basic, anybody Basic will tell you too. He played that year, that same year with Basic. That's my boy too, man. Basic was our next challenge too. No, Basic come out to have a view. You know what I mean? Basic, man, real point guard. And I said Basic used to focus on that too, man. Me and Basic, we used to go out there to a lot down in Harbour View. You know what I mean? 'Cause Harbour View was like another stamping ground for basketball, man. You know what I mean? The amount of players that come out of that place in my time is like ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Have you had some good Sunday morning run?
yeah, they used to have some nice run down there, man. You know what I mean? I said I got a lot of respect for that place. They never used to get the respect that they deserve back in the day, but however, we used to produce a lot of players, man. It was like a farm system growing up, man, Tegan. I think Zoro
Yeah.
talk about it. You know what I mean? It was like, step by step, you know, you start in Baby League, and then you got to 13 to 16, then you got to 16 to 18, then you venture off. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
the
the
way
man
how we
leader.
used to date, yeah, way how we used to date up our side, it was like you're creating like a farm system. So by the time you reach a certain age, you know what I mean, Raskib will gonna put you on his team because he's the only man that had like a man league team in the era or a 16 to 18 team in the era. So most of the time we're gonna play for his team. So growing up in Chabot, that's what it was all about. You know what I mean? The farm system. Tyrone and follow the same tradition. You know what I mean? And that's how we used to date, man. But it was a
Where,
joy playing in Chabot, man. Kind of sad to see that he gone, cause I got a lot of memories on that court playing ball on that court.
true,
No,
true.
that's true. Lot of history.
Yeah, man, a lot of history on that court, man. The games that used to be well attended. You know what I'm saying? A lot of players come through there. I remember a time when Bandits were playing against a squad from up Parade ground named DC Max. A brother named Saba used to coach them back in the day.
Sahaba.
Yeah,
Saba.
Saba used to coach them, man. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, condolences same way before I move on to
Bomani.
Bomani. You know what I'm saying? Bomani, Radu, Shaki, and the family. I mean,
Yes.
Bomani was another brother. Bomani is like a year or two younger than me. So if you know Bomani age, you know my age. I is 51. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I think somebody was asking me age all
Yeah,
year.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
Zorro.
yeah, 51. And yeah, Bomani was another ball player that we used to have enough battles up our park, man.
At 51, are you still playing Bulla?
Still playing, man. That's what I
That's
tried to show you, cause what it was like.
that's goals, my son.
Wow.
Yeah, some man up here, Calvert. I don't know if you know that man. Kevy and Waku and some brothers from St. Thomas. That's who I was playing ball around. Hey, Tegan, I end up meeting one of your little proteges same way.
I was gonna ask you that. You met Jaime. He sent me
I
a
ain't me.
how are you?
I ain't me. Yeah, man. We met up in the gym. And we play some ball together same way. And like I tell you, just stick with it, man, because it is living away from home, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Wapa Jaime that it seems like he don't have a lot of this color
Support.
face around me, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge because you're there away from home. You don't see the people you familiar with. You don't hear your accent, but you just gotta stick with it, man. You got
Yeah,
to block
yeah.
that out, and just know you're there for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he stick with it, man. Behind me, yeah, we play some ball up there. Our next little brother, me I know he by the name of Jacko,
Yeah, Jacko, Lil Jacko.
Lil Jacko. Play with all that man and thing there up here seeing with Junie. No brother named Junie.
Yeah, well, you got a whole VA by you, man.
Hey, I tell you, man, I meet all these man, brother. And it was a blessing to meet all them man because same man them that I come up playing with, these man were like telling me like, yeah, I familiar with this man, I know this man, I know that man. You know what I mean? So cause Junie was telling me about Zaba, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, man, Zaba was my big man for years. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I play with Zaba for years. Playing with Zaba from 16 to 18.
Wow.
We used to play ball in same farm. Them had a squad out at same farm named Wolfpack. Zaba, a brother named Mike C. We had a little squad. It wasn't a dominant team, you know what I mean? But we had a squad that used to cause a little problem for the better teams, then, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Zaba was one of my players am I playing with for like can't tell you how long then. Yeah, Zaba
Didn't he?
always at the same team. Yeah.
Didn't he play a year with Ayo and Ujima?
Yeah, Zaba, that's what I tell you. He started
Yeah, he
out,
did.
Okay.
yeah, we
Okay.
start out from no job, you know what I'm saying? And the team changed over to UG man. You know what I mean? But basically built at the same players now. But yeah, we got a lot of history together, man. But like I said, shout out to Bomani and the family, you know.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, no, that's a
Condolences.
big loss. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Even Bomani was a problem in Man League too. Like as a
Yeah,
point guard wise, he was one of the tougher
yeah,
point
yeah.
guards to play in Man
Like
League.
I said, we used to go at it, pal. You know what I'm saying? And but he playing against me and me playing against he and we playing against each other, you know, it always helped to improve your game. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear a lot of talk about certain players didn't want to guard me. And I used to been like kind of disappointed to hear that because I feel like if you could guard me, it gonna help your game get better. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no worse. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? So when you coming out saying, oh, I don't want to guard this person, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to improve on your game. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Well,
you
you're
got to
showing
be
fear.
willing. Yeah, you got to be willing to take on the challenge, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
But
true. That's true. Real
yeah,
quick, Bulla, Tyrone Alec, Steve Simmons, and Johnson, they also hail up. You know, they've been in the chat, they've been watching, so they wanted
yeah.
to, hail you up and so.
Oh,
So
big up Big Steve. Yeah, man, me here for Big Steve in years. That's another big man for we. For Eugene, man. Many years. You know what I'm saying? Big Steve was a stable mate with our squad, you know what I'm saying? That was
Big
like another big man, like a Charles Barkley.
Barkley, yeah, he's the one.
You
Lay
know what I'm
right to
saying?
him, my son.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Steve was a beast, man. It was like it was a pleasure playing with a lot of them brothers from home, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I really had a blast, especially like I said that trip to Honduras, man. 'Cause what was like the epitome of my little small career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was like the epitome of my little spot. When I reached that level there, and I get to be wrong, you know what I'm saying? Roger Bell, who ended up going on to play in NBA finals and all kind of thing. I was proud, my lad. I
yeah,
was very proud to know that, you know what I'm saying? I was sitting on a bench next to this guy or running
But
on the court next to
Tyrone
this
was on that
guy.
team too, right? Was Tyrone on
Huh?
that team? Tyrone came on that trip, right?
Yeah, Tyrone was with that
Yeah,
year, man. Tyrone was with that year, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, so it really was a blast, man. It was a blast, man. I can't complain. But like I said, I don't know. I think I'm done with it now, Calvin, because you know what I mean. I think the legs ain't gonna go no more. Duh.
You last a long time at 51.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
and you still playing.
Yeah, man. When
mean,
I make birthday at 50, right? I had some brothers out there, you know. Them my younger still, them man they in the 30s and what's not. You know what I mean? And I tell them, man, you know what I mean, I make 50. It was like, yo, dude, I hope I could still be playing at your age, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
uh,
yo, if your body allow you to date, then date. But your body ain't allowing you to date, you can't date. You just got to hang it up, man. That's how I feel right now, you know.
Yeah, I feel you,
Feel
my
like,
son.
yeah, really
Hey,
knees them no be hot in my body. So
51.
I wish at my age I could still play. I wish I could still play at my age, but I just thankful I could still walk. But
exactly,
it's
man.
people like Tyrone, it's people like Tyrone and think that age me fast and why I can't play ball right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That kind of guys that would do that to you, you know what I mean? For real. God, that's how I feel, man. That's how I feel
Yeah.
right now, man.
You see why I
Yeah.
use it? I had to borrow this for Calvert because everything in my body hurting.
Oh yeah.
Every
Yeah.
damn thing.
Oh, that's a
Just
massage gun.
remember,
Yeah.
just remember where you get a gun from, you know. Remember where you get from.
Everything hurting, pal. Everything.
Just by
Yeah.
coaching?
Yeah.
No, I'll be running the hills, man. I can't come to Thomas and don't run these mountains. Sir. I just
Mm.
like to run, sir.
yeah.
So every time I come rock, I always run these mountains.
Yeah, man. Rock. That's another place I used to put in our cause when I reach in St. Thomas, my first journey in St. Thomas, it was like, what? Man, got a lot of hills, man.
Yeah,
The
man.
place hilly. You know what
I
I mean?
love
So
that.
You used
I
to
was
ride
like,
bike over
yeah.
there, too?
Of course, I used to live over there, pal. I used to live over there. I live over there like tell you 2 different years, you know what I mean? So
I
every
can get
place was like home for me, man. You know what I mean? I
Right.
find a bike anywhere I go. You know what
What
I'm
team
saying?
did you play my league over here in Rock?
Yeah.
Who you
For
play
1
with?
year when this squad kind of crazy squad say we will pick that man up still, you know what I mean? That man was like a Rasta man squad, you know what I mean?
They had a Umoja over here.
That man was like
Yeah,
your moja.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that man was like Umoja, but that man name was Fireball, you know what I mean? That man was players in a fire still, and I check coach was a real Rasta man, you know what I mean? Yeah, the craziness, right? That
Hopefully,
man,
keep it on
everybody,
the coach.
yeah, everybody trying to get me on the squad, right? That man saying, yeah, this man, we pick this man up. But the man was so into his Rastafarian belief that because me had locks, you know what I mean? Because me had locks, the man, he didn't want me to play Calvert. Because me had locks. You know what I mean? Everybody was like, well, look, the man got braids, dread, the man braids that look like locks. You know what I mean? Yeah, the man said the man didn't want me play, but he ended up letting me play, you know what I mean? And it was a nice season, you know what I mean? We run, to be honest with you, we run like second or last, man. 'Cause like I said, it's the squad, you know what I mean, were built on this Rastafarianism and not basketball. You know what I mean? So we run Ultimo, you know what I'm saying? And I play against Calvert. You remember the Faulkner brothers?
Yeah,
Them I used
Kool-Aid and what other one name?
Yeah, that man used to play football. One of them used to play professional football. Yeah, I ended up playing with the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm.
Yeah, the Faulkner brothers. That man used to play with Summer Madness. You know what I mean? And then do the physical, man. And do the physical card. And do used to play football. And do the physically built. Yeah.
That's a team I used to hear when I small. Summer Madness and Jam Squad. Them two teams.
Yeah.
I used to hear about a lot. How good they was.
Them teams were good, man. Jojo Gums. You know what I mean? That man had some talented player, man. La Beat. Son.
Summer Madness and Jam Squad was equivalent to the Man them and St. Croix. They would win all the Man League championship. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of squad them. And before that, man, it was like Derek Hiley got them, which was Easy Does It.
Easy does it.
You know what I
Easy does
mean?
it.
My squad name Easy Does It was like devastating too, man.
All of these
Can't-
teams was out of Charlotte area.
Yeah, out of St. Thomas.
No, I mean like Charlotte and Mali. Because you know, I don't really know St. Thomas as well, but just like we got East West. I know they got
Oh.
country. They got
Well-
what area these teams are from?
Summer Madness, I think Summer Madness was from on the West End, right?
Summer Madness were from the West.
Yeah,
Easy does it was a lot of them wrong the field, man. Like
Yeah,
Kwanzaa,
around the field.
Khalid
Yeah.
Farah was one of the best point guards back in the day. Kwanzaa
Yeah.
Gerard. That was a lot of them man from wrong the field. That was Easy does it.
Yeah, Easy Does It was from around the field. And Jam Squad, I think Jam Squad, that's Laurie, Jojo them, I think Jojo brother. Yeah, that was a squad built on like, you know, players from different areas still, you know what I'm saying? Island. So yeah, that man built a strong team. I don't know who Calvo used to play when he used to play over there. Calvo used to play with Summer Madness,
Jam Squad.
Jam Squad.
But I know, you know what I like with your generation, Bulla, that changed a little bit in mine. You guys used to have so much pride in from like where you grew up and where you from. Like you said, the game now used to be more prideful because people were playing from their neighborhood.
Yeah.
When once we were coming through the pipeline, Mumbai, it's just starting to spread. People were starting to Eastman were playing with West Team, and I don't know how that happened, but the pride factor really a drop out.
Yeah, man, it
That's
was
true.
a lot of pride. It was a lot of pride.
Good point, Egan. That's a really good point. I think the older guys, most of the teams was from where they grew up in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you know what I mean, coming from the east, you don't just representing the east alone, you know what I mean? Representing Shabot. You know what I mean? Coming from the west, you don't just representing West alone. You're representing Safarali. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's
you
true.
are like that anywhere you go, you know what I'm saying? Mombiju had Rockers. You know what I mean? Grove had
Grove, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
well,
true.
I always like, yo, it's where you come from. And like I said, it was always like a farm system in them areas. You know what I'm saying? The youth them that were watching us play like the pickup games, them and so who could afford to come to the Man League games. Them is the same youth them that grow up, you know, come up through the ranks and you know what I mean? Like Pang, you know what I'm saying? Yourself, Tyrone got a cousin named Freddie Edney. You know what I'm saying? All of them. So it was like coming up through the ranks, man. So you stay within your program. It's like the VI farmer, what do they call it wrong here? AAU. You know what I'm saying? Back in them days. Yeah, we just used to make sure the youth them, everybody stay in that program, man. And that was a good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't represent where you come from.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
Spud said hail up, and he wanted to talk about the championship.
Which champion?
Championship against Guidance. In the picture, I guess the picture I post with you have the ball in your hand.
Oh,
You line it up.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy. It was like, you know, that was the same year, you know, that man went on the trip to Venezuela, Pam. That was the same year. You know what I'm saying? And going up against Guidance without Sonny, I was like, yeah, we might got a chance. You know what I'm saying? But if Sonny being there, it could have been a different series because Sport end up getting kicked out. You know what I'm saying? So in that last game, I didn't have the next guard to, you know, offset if I have to guard on you. You know what I mean? We had the next guard to offset to like bring up the ball and do some of that work. So being that Sonny been there, they give we a chance to win the series, and it was basically when the series start, Bassett decided to come out because he felt that if you play me a box and one, you know, you might be able to slow down to win the game. So he was trying to eliminate me out of the game by playing a box and one. But at the same time, Spud was a next young upcoming, you know what I mean, rookie coming in the league. He was attacking the basket regularly. So it kind of like what by playing me a box and one, and I drawing that one guy away from the zone. He left it wide open for Spud and the rest of the guys in to attack it. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of take advantage of that for like because they play me a box and one for like 2 or 3 games, and the series went 5 games. So I think the box and one is what caused them. And then when Sport get, ejected in that game, the game 4, I think it was game 4, them had a little fisticuff. That man chose Sport out, suspend Sport for the one game. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, it fall on me to try to like, carry the team. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truly, Sport was doing the damage. Sport and
Yeah, Spud was very good.
Poison.
I tell people that all the time. They think I play. Spud was really good. I'm confident.
Nice. Yeah,
And he could do anything. He could penetrate, shoot, he could pass. You ain't gonna steal the ball like that. He had game.
You had Caleb protecting the paint too.
Oh wow.
Yes, lefty.
Yeah,
blocking everything that coming in.
Everything, my
Like
lord. Everything. Listen, Caleb, man. Big up yourself, the man, Caleb. Kind of meet that brother he did. He never used to play with we no pan.
I think he used to play with
man them. Yeah, he started to play with Warriors, and then he went to man them. You know what I mean?
He used to buy his own jersey because everybody used to have long shots, and he used to have the shortest shots for some. I used to be what the hell going on with Caleb?
Caleb used to be swatting everything away, but yeah, sport and poison is to do a lot of damage to them guys in our league, and then we had Big Steve just dominating the boards. You know what I mean? Georgie play big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kasim, Chippy.
Totally forgot about Georgie.
So that's why I think they went wrong. And then when Sport get kicked out, I just went into like attack mode. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't really, trying to get involved in the game. I was trying to play like a decoy. I was trying to be a decoy. You know what I mean? They know just running around, creating space. So everybody focusing on me while Spud and Poison doing the damage. So the 5th game, it was like I said, attack mode. You know what I mean? So everything I get, I was just trying to attack the basket to at least get foul trouble. You know what I mean? Take the open shots, create shots. You know what I mean? Try to get open because a lot of times I had to give up the ball in order to, get into offensive mode. And
you mentioned like Harborview don't get a lot of props that they deserve. Like how was playing against Boy?
Oh man, Boy was nice, man. Boy come a long way, I mean, boy used to be a bar park. Boy was bar park Jordan, man. Up DC Carnegie, boy, he was like a god up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like that was boy stamping grounds, man. You know what I mean? Boy, he used to play a lot. He practice, he walk on the game.
One Dalmatian Tegan.
Yeah.
One Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Why you don't play this done?
Boy, he was nice, man. Boy, he was nice.
He had moves, son. He had a lot of moves.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We used to go out there down Princess too, man. You know what I mean? I used to love playing against Boy. Could have palmed the ball to him, man. He had some big hands, you know what I'm saying? He had some big hands. So he could have palmed the ball. So I say he used to see doing some of them little Trixie were there. But yeah, it was a joy playing against him, man. And in that game, boy, he really like, you know what I mean, come out to play, man, cause he are making some big shots, but you know what I'm saying? It was just our team was just too much for them, man, because our team was just playing together, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was a joy playing against Boy, man. I used to love playing against Boy. I mean, we had a lot of nice games down in Princess. That's a part of the battle that used to take place. Princess top court.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Princess had a bottom court. They got two court.
Yeah, that man, when they, you ever been in the project? That's what we
No,
don't call
I
it
never.
top court, you know. Yeah, the top court
I only play on the one that you just see like on the back road. That's
on the road.
yeah.
Well, when you go, you gotta go down into the project. The project got another court, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the one area. It's just one area. It's just that I court that more closer to the roadside. I mean,
Gotcha.
all the area there is Princess. You know what I mean, but I don't try to distinct it because I don't try to set top court because if it's a Princess court, you know what I mean, some people,
Everybody know what that day. Yeah.
yeah, who familiar with the project would think like you're talking about the project. Or they'll say which court you're talking about, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how we used to battle, man. But boy, he work on the game a lot, bro. That's one brother I said used to practice a lot. Cause boy used to be about practicing a lot.
Mhm.
Sometimes he be out there by himself. You know what I mean? Shooting, running. Yeah, he used to practice a lot. So it was a joy playing against him because I know he was at least trained, you know what I mean, to get into a certain level.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah.
used you used
Run,
to you used to you used to ride bike with Boy because he was another bike rider.
Oh no, we never went on a bike ride journey. I mean, yeah, we
Hey,
never went on a journey, man.
why David tongue on
A lot
his
of
bike,
bike
man?
journey.
Why David tongue on his bike?
Because if you ever see Bulla outside a Central Gym, he got a bike boss. No,
Yeah,
Oh God.
listen, hey, he ain't lying, you know. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, now that you mentioning it, yeah, I did make a journey from east to
To
central.
Central.
I'm telling. I
Yeah,
I believe I
now
remember
that
seeing
you
you ride up to
mentioning it,
Central.
yeah, I did do that. Yeah, not
Thank
like,
you. You
you know what I
crazy.
mean? Cause
hey,
that
so
when that kind of distance ride, it really benefit your legs. You know what I mean? Back in the days, a lot of other guys used to ride bike to just ride bike. You know what I mean? Just ride distance. You know what I mean? Just to ride. But I
Well,
used
at least you like my boy Bingo. I used to run horse.
Hmm.
oh, okay. Run horse?
My son Dingo say he used to chase horse.
Yeah. You know what feel he could get, he could run that down. So but that's a
uh,
challenge there. Me know about that. Yeah,
all
I
right.
mean, yeah.
Cowboy, sponsor heal up, sponsor heal up. So Bulla, we have some some of the viewers want you to talk about some different stuff. Randy Moorhead asks to talk about your battle playing against Sasa J High School and 13 and 16 the Exodus squad.
Oh wow. Sasa. Sasa used to live in Chabot, man. Sasa was a deadly shooter. Could I shoot the rock like that was the best part of the game. Could I shoot the rock and that squad name exceed us. You know what I mean? That man was like a squad from Red Brick, the Red Brick area. You know what I mean? And they used to have man like a brother named Jack Slater. You know what I mean? Like it's big dude, but Jack was like probably about the same size as Zoro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we used to have some battles, man. It was like we spoke about earlier as far as the pride thing. Cause that man used to live in Red Brick. You know what I mean? And they always used to be like, oh, shall about this or shall about that, man. Shall about bullying we. You know what I mean? That man used to hard squad too. So that man used to come with his squad. And Sasa, instead of playing with we from Shabot, Sasa will play with that man from Red Brick. You know what I mean? So it used to be like a thing with okay, you abandon a week. So we want to take on the challenge. And we used to have some challenges, man. A lot of times, like MCing squad used to end up meeting up in like in junior high, we used to have lunch league. You know what I mean? Similar to what I used to do all day in Central. And then I used to run the lunch league, and a lot of these brothers we used to play against each other in them same leagues. They were like they were like crazy, man, because sometimes in that game will get physical and people want to fight. You know what I mean? They were like crazy.
Lunch League was a true bragging rights.
Yeah, that's basically what it used to come down to. You know what I mean? Come down to
Yeah.
who is the better class, who got the better players, them. You know what I mean? Class 96 is the number one. You know what I mean? Well, I always a prideful thing to play in the launch league, when playing in the launch league. You know what I mean? So yeah, Baylor know what time it is. That's why you need Randy Moorhead. Baylor, big up yourself.
Big up,
Yeah.
Randy. Big up.
Yeah.
Lloyd and Spud asked about the Sunday runs in
he
Shabbat.
said, Lord. He saw me talking
I mean,
about
King Dog. Yeah, man, that's the boy, you know. Hey, that's another guy. Pang Tegan
Ah,
Alford, that brother there. Sami play with Central too. And our team for Ujima, that was one of our. We used to show you and we used to show here and the best player. See, like our San Antonio used to throw Bruce Bowen and the best player. God, that's what we used to use Dove as. Dove was our shooter and our top defender. You know what I mean? So we used to put Dove on people like Tyrone and then kind of thing when Tyrone playing with that one. That's who we
right.
got Tyrone. You know what I mean? Dove. Yeah, them run. That Sunday morning run used to been like crazy, man. Lot of lot of highlights, you know what I'm saying? Cause everybody was dunking in that time. You know what I mean? So being me, Tyrone, Dove, um, Dave used to be out there. We used to be playing with the older man then, like Iceman, a couple other elders from Red Brick. You know what I mean? He used to be consistent, man, every Sunday, every Sunday morning, playing in that sun. Yo, that was
Uh,
yeah. That I kind of think that helped with my
That's
my
Tegan.
stamina. You know what I'm saying? As far as running, because he used to be all that from like we come to the court like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. And we playing till like 12,
wow.
or a little past 12. You know what I'm saying? So you do out there in the sun, Shabbat is a place up there, ain't got no shelter, ain't got no
No.
tree.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I mean? So that sun come up, that sun just beating you down, bro. You know what I mean? And we used to be all that. We used to be all that. I think a lot that they help a lot of the brothers them too. People like Tyrone and Sammy and all the young brothers who are coming up behind us. Because it used to take a toll on you, man. When you sit down after playing all day in the sun, it was like, yo, you probably can't go work the next day. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Uh,
it used to be
That's true.
some crazy games, all that. We saw some crazy games, man.
The
Sammy just pop up.
oh,
Go ahead, Baba.
Cortez asked to talk about if you remember playing with the Alpha Stars in 13 to 16.
Oh yeah, my introduction to 30 to 60, man. Bobby Wilkes was our coach once again, the same dude. Same dude I run into be the league. It's the same dude who ended up coaching me my first year in 30 to 16. Me and Bobby Wilkes. You know what I mean? And yeah, we had a little rookie squad. In that time, I hear Zoro mention it in his interview. We used to travel. You commission used to pick you up from Shabbat or pick you up from the U Commission Center. And if you're playing against a West team, you travel out to Harrigan. You know what I mean? If the West team playing against a East team, they might pick them up and bring them to Shabbat. So we used to travel around. You know what I mean? My first year in 13 to 16. And yeah, Alpha Stars were my first team, man. You know what I mean? And we play against a squad. I think the first game we played against a squad named Fireback.
That's Lorraine.
Fireback. Yeah. Play against a squad named Fireback. Them man demolish we just. I drop a little 20 on them, and I mean we were rookies, man. Them man were like veteran players, bro.
Yeah, they might take advantage. They might
Yeah,
take
them man
advantage
take
of you.
advantage of we. Check out
Cheese ain't been on that team?
Fireback.
No, you said 13 to 16. So no, Cheese
Yeah.
won the wrong then time there.
No, Cheese won wrong in that time, you know what I mean? But yeah, that man had some veteran players, man. Veteran players, that man were more advanced than we. That man had like since most of we on the squad for Alpha Stars were rookies coming in from the big league. These man were like seasoned players. They don't play 2-3 years in 13 to 16. Some of them were the last year in 13 to 16. You know what I mean? So that man kind of like demolish we, give we a good beating. You know what I mean? But it was a nice outing for myself. You know what I mean? 'Cause I really proved something to myself that I could have played with them guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I ended up scoring 20 points. You know what I mean? For my first game. It was my first game in 13 to 16. So I dropped 20 on them, man. And I was like proud of that because it was a challenge going up against them brothers 2 or 3, man. I was trying to get wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was a real challenge, man. But yeah, I definitely remember playing with Alpha Stars, man. That was my first introduction into 13 to 16. Yeah.
So Sammy,
go ahead, Pang. Go ahead.
Sammy asks if you remember when Ronald Chads come up to Shabbat for the Sunday run.
Oh, me think I been there for that one, Dove. I don't think I been there, but I think I hear about the story, but I don't think I been there for that one. I don't think I been on the court for that one there. You know what I mean? I missed that. That would have been nice for that experience. But
nice.
I got a serious question when I'm done. Spot say you've been into a car crash. How was that? How was the recovery from that?
Sport bring up that one there for real. Well, it was kind of crazy, man, Tegan, because back in the days you're partying and doing your thing, you don't really thinking. So we were coming, you know what I mean, coming back from a party down in Princess. And we was a bunch of we, you know what I mean, coming from the party. And, we out there catching ride. We're kind of late, so we were catching ride. You know what I mean, we're trying to get back where we come from. And end up catching a ride with these 2 brothers, you know what I mean? It was so much of we, it was like 6 of us, you know what I'm saying? And we pile up into the car. You check? While we there back there fooling around, messing around, these dudes just fly in, coming around by about 5 corners there? Half familiar with 5 corners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming from the west side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if you're coming from west, heading towards to go up the hill, to go over the hill, the car was going so fast that, you know what I'm saying? The driver couldn't make the corner. He couldn't make the corner. So the car went straight into a tree.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we slammed in the tree. You know what I mean? I lose our brethren that night. 2 people dead that night. One of the brethren come with. And the driver, you know what I'm saying, take the brunt of the steering wheel. Steering wheel, like, you know what I mean, cave in the chest.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But in that accident, I broke my arm, this arm, my right arm, I broke my jaw. And I kind of like, put me on the sideline for a while. And I used to see my coach Rasky, but I used to tell him, just keep a spot for me, man. Gonna be all right. I gonna come out of this, you know what I mean? With the strength, with the blessing of the Father, you know what I'm saying? I kind of come out of it. I was so ball hungry, man. Like I couldn't wait, you know what I'm saying? I would take off my sling and got my hand hanging, can't straighten it up because you got it in a sling so long. You know what I'm saying? So when you do take off your sling, your hand ain't gonna go back straight. Your muscles and stiff. You know what I mean? You gotta walk them things, you gotta walk them back in. I used to take it off, I still find myself on the court with my mouth wired down, wire running through my mouth, and I still trying to play ball. You know what I mean? That's how much I love playing.
Mm.
But eventually, you know what I mean, I hit the salt water, get my hand back in shape, and we're back to running again, you know what I mean? Get a gun loaded, you know. Yeah. But
It's crazy.
the accident was crazy.
Yeah.
I know you talk about it. I just remember when you talk about it, I didn't really know the in depth of the story Spud was asking about, but when you start talking about it, I said, "Oh shoot, I did remember that accident."
Yeah, the accident,
You again.
it was like,
Rough.
you know, it was well known around the island, you know what I'm saying? Cause the island hear it, man. And they were like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause the brothers them that actually, one of the brothers that actually died, two brothers them that we catch a ride with, I should say. Two of them were from West. You know what I mean? Them man were just joyriding, whatever doing what they were doing. We end up catching a ride with them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Well,
that
Spud
take
said that
place.
was Spud said that was his inspiration for he. The fact that he watched you coming back, despite what you've been through, you just inspire him to even go the extra mile because a lot of people would have just give up and quit. But
Yeah,
like you,
man.
ball was so in your blood, even when your mouth was still full of wire, you're still willing to play.
Yeah.
Where,
That's
where
that,
you get that determination from? Like where did that
that
heart and spirit came from?
man, it was just a love for the game, man. Basketball is a game. Like I really think it's the best game in the world. You know what I'm saying? As far as brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? I just used to love to play. You know, it was a great blessing to be able to learn how to play this game. You know what I mean? And I just fell in love with it. That every chance we used to get, it was let me play some ball, let me play some ball. You know what I mean? So when I went through, I was like, yo, me gonna let it stop me from playing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still try my best to come back and be the same player that I was before I get in the accident. You know what I mean? I was thankful for life, man, because
Yeah, man.
like I
Definitely.
said, two people dead in the accident, you know what I mean? Two brothers dead, you know what I mean? And mostly everybody that was in the accident had some kind of major injury, you know. So
Wow.
it was like
You
it
you
was like a
remember
blessing.
the name
That's
them of
rough,
the
man.
people them who died who passed?
Not the full name. I don't remember the driver name. 'Cause I never get his name, but he was a preacher's son, the son of a preacher.
Mm.
You know what I mean? The brother was dead with me. He was from Kennedy. He was um we used to call him Goatee, man. How I could describe it? He used to live in Kennedy and well, young. He was pretty young, man. He was a young brother, you check. He was young, but that was his nickname, Goatee. You know what I mean?
Goatee. I'm trying to
Goatee.
remember.
Goatee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Can't remember your real name, man.
Bulla, we got a
Okay.
question from Alvin. Who was your favorite coach?
Oh wow, it's a tough question.
Mm.
I want a tough man, cause coming up, I had like, yeah, Chippy brother. That's the man, Chippy. Me know if I know Chippy, but that's the brother. His brother is a young dude that passed on in the accident.
Right.
Um, I had three coach that I really like to pay homage to. You know what I'm saying? And it start with the brother what the brother what give me a chance, or pull me out my mother house at 8, named Robert Jones. We know he has Ras J.
Ross J.
Yeah. And from there, I gotta get homage to Raskibo, R.I.P. He passed in a couple years. But Raskibo a man for the youths then, man. Doing a thing like similar to what you doing, Tegan, but you just doing it on a different level, similar to what Basie and sort of do, similar to what my brother Mo to you were doing with the youth them. That's how Raskibo was with we. You know what I mean? Yeah, I always used to try to, instead of we out there getting into nonsense, we like say, hey yo, come play on this team, or come play some ball. You know what I mean? Yeah, I always used to bend that for we as kids back in that time. And then I got to pay a shout out to Iceman. You know what I mean? 'Cause like I said, Ice was like a father to all of we. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, growing up in Chabot, Ice used to make sure, you know what I mean, we walking on the right path. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to pick one out of the three, man. So I gotta go with that tree right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respect to that tree, man.
They were Cortes asks, do you remember playing against Black Stars from Williams Delight in 13-16 in Chabot?
Oh, Black Stars, yeah, Black Stars, man, yeah, man. That's another team we went up against. I was a young rookie, you know what I'm saying, playing in Alpha Stars. Black Stars were another team that man had some veteran players as well. You know what I'm saying? That man team was seasoned. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely remember playing against some of them brothers from Williams like squad. Them had a good squad too. You know what I mean? For 13-16 players, them had a real bona fide team, and them man demolished with them. So like, can't say I had a good game against these guys, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That my team was just better than ours, man, in that time, you know. I was young.
You had some sneaky hops, Bulla. You remember the first time you ever dunked, and what court you were on?
Oh yeah, Chabot, man. Everything for me started in Chabot. And it wasn't like it was in a game, you know what I'm saying? We were just messing around on the court. And at the time, I can't palm the ball. You know what I'm saying? I got small. You know what I mean? My hand, I can't palm the ball. So I used to have to put a little more effort. I used to have to learn how to dunk with my fingers too. You know, you could dunk with your fingers, right, Carl? Go over the rim and I'll put the ball right there, chuck it in. You know what I mean? I consider that a dunk, right? Yeah. So I never used to like, you know what I mean, actually be over the rim and chewing it down yet, man. I had to like squeeze it in a little bit. Now eventually I grow a little bit. That was it. But that was the first experience with playing the ball in the hoop in
You know
Chabot.
how old you were?
Yeah, I was actually like 16. Yeah, 16. 16 because 13-16, you know what I'm saying? I won't dunking in games in 13-16. I won't dunking in games. You know what I mean, I was practicing and trying to learn how to dunk when we playing on games.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's how I learned how to dunk. You know what I mean? It was just being on the outside court and just train after a lot of tries. You know what I mean? You one finally went down, and once you get that one down, I was like, yeah, I did that now. You know what I mean? And then after that, I grew a little bit. It became a little easier, you know what I'm saying? Point it in the hoop. No Titus. I never play Harlem, New York. I never make it that far, Titus. Reading a comment here, Titus. Titus said it there. Never make it that far.
Did you play any other sport other than basketball? That's from Dwayne.
Oh yeah, little league, man, baseball. I play two regular little league and I play one summer league. My little league team were Trojans and Tigers. Yeah, and that was tough, man. We went up against my first little league game. I went up against Reds. You know what I mean? 1P and the whole of them dude. You know what I mean? All them dude were like young professional baseball players. That's how 1P used to coach his team. You know what I mean? 1P team was like, yeah, man, well coached, man. This man was real. Yeah, Reds were a foundation team in Little League, man. You know what I mean? And I went against them guys, man. And it was like playing against a professional team because them dude used to do everything right. You know, and 1P, if you do something wrong, he on you. You gotta either run some laps, you know what I mean? Run the track if you behaving badly, if you miss a ball, you let a ball go through you when you know you could have get a ball. You're gonna pay the price when you were playing for 1P. So we play against them man. That red machine was a beast. I tell you, that man was a beast in Little League, man. And then I play with Tigers in Side Farm. Side Farm used to have some Little League games at Welling on their field.
Oh yeah,
I play with Tigers from Side Farm. Put me in a drastic position because it was another rookie team again. And at the same time, none of the guys were seasoned like me because I had a year ahead of them. I play with Trojans. So guess what they decided to do? They decided to put me as a catcher. Could see me catching, bro. And you could see me behind the
no
plate
sir, I
catching.
can't see you
You
no
know what I
catching.
mean? I was like, yo, crazy, man.
I
So
can't
that
even
was
see you in
my
a baseball jersey.
but that's what I'm saying. I was like, it was shocking to me, man. It was like they're behind the plate card with a mask on my face and I frightened because no baseball, no softball, you know what I mean? And if you miss it, it's a problem, brother. I tell you. So I was frightened. Me gonna tell no lie. Some of the time I might close my eye and catch the ball. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I would just hold the mitt in a certain position. You know what I mean? Sometimes when the batter swinging, you know what I mean, they will like mess with you. The ball coming and I will like close my eyes sometimes and get lucky and catch it back. So that was my experience. Me had too much good experience playing with the league ball. It was rough, man. It was rough. But it was
And
a
then you
joy.
said you say you had one summer league experience. How was that?
Oh, that was like we run through that, man. We had like the funny thing about that is a lot of the players them that were on that summer league team were built from the team that from youths. We used to go to the youth commission center. You know what I mean? So we had pitchers like Warren Brooks, who was seasoned. We used to play with our Reds. You know what I mean? I had my brethren from LBJ named Donald Mason. He was one of our pitchers. You know what I mean? And then it was like a trickle down effect to the rest of we used to just fill in certain positions and we had a nice year, man. I think we win it all a year. We went on a nice little summer league run. We win it all. That was the only time I had a nice run in baseball in summer league. The summer league, you never used to get to play against the best teams. Then you know what I'm saying? Reds wasn't part of the summer league. That's how good Reds was. Reds would never enter the summer league. The summer league is for players that for teams that's trying to get better. That's what the summer league was for teams that
Okay,
trying to get better. So when the regular season come around, you could compete a little better. You know what I'm saying?
true
So
that.
teams like Reds and Bears and Lumoko Sluggers and Lumoko Suns and them squads never used to play in the summer league. That's summer league used to just be about like man pick a team, put it in the league. Some man pick a team, put it in the league. Some of the teams I used to play, some of the the weaker little league teams them were like playing the summer league. And that's how the competition used to go. But yeah, Reds and the big squad them never used to, so we had a kind of like a easy time because we had already played in the little league. Our team were built on players that playing in the little league, so it was easy walk over summer league for we, man. We kind of run through it, and what make it fun is our coach, right? Our coach named Zico. You know what I mean? He used to promise we if we win again, game McDonald's. Game McDonald's.
Ah, that's
You know what I mean?
motivation,
You
brother.
know how that song, you know what I mean? At that age, big motivation me some mumba. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. We used to win we win every game, brother. So we make I carry with McDonald's every game. You know what I mean? With McDonald's. So yeah, man, it was a joy playing. I think baseball helped me a lot with my basketball skills, same way. You know what I mean? Cause it was based on a lot of running. You know what I mean? We used to do a lot of running. So in order to steal a base, you gotta be quick. You know what I mean? So that was one of my forte. You know, I used to use my speed a lot to help me in baseball. So maybe just developing that speed kind of translate over to basketball, you know what I mean?
Hey,
You
Bulla,
you had it. Go
I
ahead,
can't
Kevin.
wait to leave you guys right now, but I just can't no remember them gonna be on here for another 3 hours.
Yeah, Mumba,
Tell
the man
you,
don't play.
But
Oh my
listen,
God, the blame.
We're in bubble mode right now. We can't spend all night.
yeah,
it was a pleasure playing with you. I played against some of the best guards in St. Croix. I definitely have you up there with them. As a young player playing on the national team, it was great to come on there with an elder like yourself and kind of show me the ropes and show me how comfortable it was to play on that level. Man, I can't believe at 51 you still playing ball, and I gotta find the fountain of youth because even your memory and all, your memory look like it's still there. I don't even remember what I do last week. So
okay.
you're gonna, keep taking care of yourself. Again, it's a pleasure, and definitely next time I come up them sides, I gotta come look for you.
Yeah, man, Calvert, give thanks, you know what I mean? You don't know how we stay. Yeah, man. It's just love alone, you know what I mean? Just take care of yourself and stay safe. Bless up the
Yo,
family and everybody for me, man. And give
Mumba, Pam, see you again. We catch up,
Yeah,
right?
man. Yeah, man, cover. Be
Yes, I
safe,
can.
man. Give thanks. Give thanks.
yes, I Calvert. Yeah, man, but it's a joy talking to the item, man. It's a long time we, other than the, you know what I mean?
For
The
sure.
podcast, I say,
Yeah.
get to see, at least talk to the item, you know what I mean? I don't always see how you, but it's good to hear the voices and communicate back with the voices, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely,
Facts,
man.
facts. This is definitely a joy for us. You definitely one of the elders that we look up to coming up playing ball. Your name is well respected on the island. Anybody that play basketball that we interview, and we always ask like the top five, and your name and Zoro name is the two that'll ring out the most in everybody top five, and is well deserving because you came out, you show and prove every time you touch that court. Even I listened to you tell that you were trying to pass the rings to Spud, but it had gains when you had to. Okay, now I got step in and show these man I still there. You know what I mean? No more decoy, and and you had to do your thing. So this is definitely a pleasure, like Calvert said, man, and I vex that I never get to play with you in the national team because you, I guess, sick in Puerto Rico when we were practicing, and you went back home to St. Croix while the rest of us went after Venezuela. And so my one chance that I had to play with you in the national team, I missed out. So that's the only disappointment I have when it comes to you, that I didn't get a chance to play with you on the national team. That would have been my only chance ever playing with you. So
Right, right.
um, vex for
Yeah,
that. So
Man, that would have been sweet, bro. That would have been sweet. 'Cause I really was looking forward to that, there, man. You know what I mean? Cause a lot of, like I said, you know what I mean. The team that I played for was totally different to the team that we were supposed. I was to travel from Venezuela with you guys. You know what I mean? So I kind of miss the opportunity they didn't come around, for real.
Right.
Yeah, man. I want to read this. The Spud said, Bulla. He said, tell Bola his best days of basketball was being on the same court with you and Tyrone. So that was from Spud.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Spot, man. You know what I mean? Spot was always in the wings waiting, He always in the wings waiting and watching us. That's a good thing about Spot, you know what I mean? When Spot was like really Spot, and I got to give shout out to Mike King. Um them two that were like the last at the farm system era, like I was talking about. Cause after Tyrone, you know what I mean, it came like Spud, and then it came Mike. You know what I mean? So yeah, Spud definitely shout out to Spud, man. Appreciate that we had a nice little run, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Spud with his G.
Spud had a Tegan. Spud had a good run in BD too. Spud used to terrorize BD too.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't hear a lot of talks about Spud when in BD leagues. We hear a lot about the Coffees, the Tyrones, the Samis, the Aman, the Doobies. Spud used to
Yeah.
tear up BD league too.
Hmm.
yeah. Spud was another product.
Spud was a bad boy.
He
Yeah,
was he was a
he
bad boy.
developed, man, and come a long way. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean. He used to be all that. He used to be all that with we. You know what I mean? Sometimes, cause like Shabbat was a place like this when, like in my younger days, you couldn't play with a big man. Then. You had to sit down and watch them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So it used to be like you just down the side, like watching these guys. And then when you finally get your chance, because you want to play with these guys too,
Mhm.
yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's true.
a great opportunity. You know what I mean? So when Sport come along and he was playing with us on a regular basis, it was like he was learning everything and absorbing everything that he could learn. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stevie asks if you remember who you dunk on in Central Gym and the whole gym went crazy. That's from Stevie Jr.
Oh, I didn't think it was an unless he talking about the jump squat though. That's the only song I could remember.
That's the one he talking about.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's the only one I could remember that. Cause the gym was really crowded that night. You know what I'm saying? Now every man league game never used to be crowded, but that gym that really because it started off the second half. You know what I mean? It was like the beginning of the second half, and it was like half of the job bar tip. So it kind of looked good, starting the second
It
half. Starting the
was
second
me
half.
and the whole team for me because I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just know your theory team.
yeah. But
Crazy.
that's it. It won't really have nobody here. It was like half the tip and we were wide open. And the reason why I dunk it was like I said, Tyrone tell me I should have dunk it in Honduras. So I remember what Tyrone said. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I remember what Tyrone said. So when I get a chance, because guess what? T Money, I love you, You're my brother for life. T Money was ahead of me. I could have tried to Tyrone. And Tyrone would have done the same thing. But I said, man, Tyrone, you don't get enough more dog later on in the game. Let me check this one here. Let me check this one. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't check that one yet. You know what I mean? I know Tyrone be a lot more dog, man. Yeah. Give me
That's
this
for
one.
sure.
Hold this one. So that's how that whole dunk went down, man. But yeah, I had a ball playing with a lot of the brothers in that we spoke about. And I proud of, the guys them that like UT, Ganpang, you know what I mean? The further our career and went on to like do great things in college, you know what I'm saying, and beyond. Cause I had to look at it like, yo, probably had a little role in that thing, you know what I'm saying? Because the
Facts.
guys were watching me, so you know what I mean. I kind of feel good to know that, you know, the little bit of hard work that we're putting out there for the item to move forward, kind of pay off, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
thankful,
fact.
for that, man. Thankful,
Yeah, that's
thankful
facts.
for that.
Um, I know Tiga, you got your question. I know you got your top five and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Real
I actually want to just give a little thing because I gotta run.
okay.
Right?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So Bulla, look, man, you're an inspiration. You definitely was my inspiration, man. He's one of the greatest player I've ever seen with my two eyes. Believe it, because that's facts. And you definitely um, gave me that push to really pursue what I will become, not just my career, but my lifestyle. So, man, I appreciate you. I definitely love you. You look great. May God keep you in good spirit and good health. You and the family. And much love to you, man. Till we meet.
For sure, Tegan. You do the same, man. Take care of yourself, brother. Give thanks for the shout
Sure.
out.
I'll keep watching on, but I definitely gotta take a shower because I got bubble duties tomorrow. So
Oh, there you go. You in the bubble, brother. You in the bubble. Just take care of yourself, man. Where your man?
brothers,
All
love.
right, Tiga, be safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tegan. Later.
say.
True.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be here and for you guys to invite me to the platform, and I really didn't know that inspire so much people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, to do what they're doing. That's all I hope for. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I love the game, and anybody that decide to play the game and me and you had some type of contact with each other, all I used to try to do is like try to encourage you to 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 do the best you can, man. You know what I mean? Because regardless, regardless of what the outcome is, you get 100%. You know what
Facts.
I mean? So that's all I used to try to encourage guys to do, man. I kind of feel good about that. You know what I mean?
That's and you
That's
should,
good,
man.
man.
You should because you definitely touch some hearts out there and touch some players out there. So you definitely feel good about that. Well, we ain't gonna keep you much longer, like how Calvert said we're gonna keep you like 3 hours. You know what I mean? We're gonna switch it up to give you an opportunity to give your top five NBA players and your top five VI players, your favorite players of all time, your top five.
Oh wow,
Starting with the NBA.
NBA. Y'all know there are a lot of favorites in the NBA, man. Cause oh man, it's tough, but I'm gonna try. I gotta start with Dr. J. Dr. J is how you know what I'm saying, on that number six. That's why I used to wear number six all the time, Dr. J. Dr. J was my guy. You know what I mean? And then um, being a Lakers fan, you know, I know everybody know about the Magic and the Wardy and Kobe and what's not, but Kareem was my guy, the big man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Kareem. So Dr. J, Kareem, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show Jordan in there. Jordan is Jordan. Uh, uh, Isaiah same way, cause you know what I'm saying, Isaiah. I used to watch Isaiah and watch how Isaiah handle the rock, you know. And yeah, show my boy Magic in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Nice.
at that point guard, you know what I'm saying? Magic was always very intelligent when it comes to making decisions on the court. So I used to try to like see how he used to analyze and survey the court. I mean, Magic and Isaiah, man, I used to watch them too to really like get a grasp of how to play the point guard position.
Right.
Um, as far as the brothers there from home, man, y'all know we got so much favorites, man. That's another tough one, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna try my best, like I said. the guys and that influenced me. You know what I mean? One of them was Bonyan. You know what I mean? Bonyan, cause Bonyan was like I said, another point guard that I used to watch him. See how he used to play the game. And then I got to my boy T Money, and then T Money was like, yeah, T Money was like a different animal. Coming up. Yeah, to my boy Raja B. You know, when I first see Raja, I was like, yeah, man. Even though Raja never lived on the island for too long, we were born and raised down there still. Made it all the way up to 8th grade, so still got you in there. And then I got my boy Super C. You know what I mean? Carl Thomas.
Right.
I mean, Carl used to sneak in sometime and come in and flow with Rashidi with Heat. You know what I mean? Same team, Timmy used to play with that man too. So
Shake used to play Top Gun too.
yeah, she play with Top Gun after Heat like kinda like dissolved.
Right.
Yeah, he play with Top Gun. Yeah, so yeah, Tyrone, Carl, Raja. You know I got you Zoro in there. Cause Zoro kinda like set the standard, you know what I mean? As far as basketball excellence down there. As far as that down on our island, St. Croix. And I got you in Harley from St. Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
Harley.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, when I see Harley play, man, I was amazed. Harley could shoot, man. Harley could shoot the rock, man. I was like, yo, yeah, I hope I could be able to shoot like these, man, one day. That's my fight, man. And
Nice, man.
you probably got a lot more players that I still have a lot of respect for. Because, like I said, I always believe that the talent in the VI could match up with the talent anywhere in the world. You know what I mean? It's just opportunities, man.
Facts.
I always believe in the VI, man.
That's true. Is there anybody you would like to see us honor and celebrate on the podcast?
Oh, wow. Let me see. I mean, it got a lot of brothers, man. I like who Carl on the scene.
Carl
Thomas. Carl, yo, man.
Carl, we gotta get you, Carl. We got to get you.
Mumba, matter of fact, I'm glad you bring up his name, Bulla. I don't ask him. And he said anytime, just let him know, and we'll put it together. So just let me know when you got open slot. I could present it to he, and then we could work something out.
Yeah, my God. Super C, that's a good man to talk to. Super C got some experience, man. Super C played in the Final Four. College of Charleston, you know what I mean? I was like, yo. You know what I mean? That's big, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's big,
man.
Man.
When I first meet Superman, we kind of hit it off one time. You know what I mean? It's just love between me and our brother.
You got to hit it off with Shakes because he's a character, and
yeah.
you put Shakes in a room with total strangers, and before he leave that room, everybody gonna know he before the next.
Yeah, man. Tell that I'm a lively up in Honduras, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a bad being over there with Carl, man. But yeah, I think Carl got some good stories to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Being that he live on both areas. He live in America. He live on the island. He used to visit the island regularly.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Family playing the league with us. So, you know what I mean? I look at it as one of we. Born and raised.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would like to see Carl on the platform.
Yeah, we definitely have fun make that happen, man. So, So, Bulla, is I saw that your niece was watching. Is there any family members you want to give a shout out to? Anybody you want to give shout outs to?
Oh
you know,
yeah,
before
that's
we
my
close it
biggest
up?
fan, you know. My niece, I see her make a comment about we were talking at the same time, you know what I mean? But shout out to my niece, Fathead, Mama. You know what I mean? I love her to death. You know what I mean? And my my sister. Big up to my sister. She a fighter, you know what I'm saying? Barbara King. My sister in St. Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Big up to my whole family, mommy. Yeah. Big up to the whole I say cry people, everybody down there. I know I just experience a little weather. Hopefully, ain't do too much damage. But being who we are, we survive. We could survive any hurricane down there. So
Facts.
it's,
It's
Facts.
true.
it's just you know
It's
what I
true.
mean. It's just fair. We just gotta keep the faith and you know what I mean. But other than that, shout out to give thanks to everybody that send the comments, the well wishes. I mean, thanks for watching. I mean, I want to say a shout out to the Elite Podcast again for
So give thanks.
welcoming me to the platform. It's a big thing I'm doing, man. Honoring, you know, a lot of fans request as far as who, what I mean, who their favorites was. Yeah, so it's a blessing to be here, man, and I'm very thankful for the guy, for you guys for at least honoring me on this platform.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. And
man.
we
Definitely.
we we very grateful, Bulla, because like I said earlier, use a definite inspiration to us, and we glad that you took the time out and you accept our invite and come and chat with us tonight. And we don't never see it as an interview. We just really just come to shoot the breeze and just let hear the story of the legends, as we love to say, because that's exactly what you is to us. You is definitely a VI legend, and Croix and Thomas, everybody know who Bulla is. You know what I'm saying? And so we glad you were able to come and chill with us, and we could give you your roses while you're here and while you're still young and fresh and still playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we appreciate you taking the time out and chatting with us, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. It's no problem, man. I had, and all, my nieces were really like, make me want to do this, and then Dwayne Carl, because when she heard what Glenn had said about the crossover thing, she make a
Mm-hmm.
comment, and I was like, she always do everything, man. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, you know what? She always talking, so let me just, do something. So I really like. I kind of glad I died for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Big up to your niece, man. Big up. Bola, it was a pleasure. Shout out to all the viewers tuning in, supporting Bulla and his episode. Appreciate everybody, asking questions, chiming in, asking questions back in 60 to 18, 30 to 16 leagues, and stuff, man. So I appreciate all the viewers, man. I appreciate your support. It was great, Bulla. I appreciate is the fact that you mentioned a lot of names. A lot of people passed away, but you mentioned a lot of names. And it was good that you mentioned those names because, some of the names I never heard of. And it's the fact that you mentioned it, that they might have family members out there. And I heard you mention the name. So it's good that you kept their name alive in your episode,
Oh yeah,
that inspire you. So that's very, very important because some of those names that you mentioned, they're not here to even talk about anything, So it was good that you mentioned that. So that was major, man. So,
yeah, man. I always gotta shout them people out, man. And people play a big role in me being who I is today. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
definitely have to do that.
Yeah, man. So we got this is episode 46, episode 47. It's gonna be my episode, So I got to make sure Tegan and Pang all are we on the same boat so we could do it together,
Right.
because it won't be right for me to do my episode and one of my brothers is missing. So hopefully we could get it together and that will be Sunday. If Tegan, I know Tegan is in the bubble, so if Tegan can't make it, then we probably just do an episode for the people, and me and Pang will probably just do something, something fun, for the viewers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So we'll
man.
see.
We watching, we watching. So whatever I come with, we gonna be watching, man.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I
Yeah,
Give
mean?
thanks, man.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be watching.
Yeah, man. Bull, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Much love, my brother. I love you, my brother, man. Appreciate it, man.
See you to
Love
the
you.
hey man. Just take care of your family. Everybody just stay safe. Remember, we still in a pandemic. Don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? A lot of people dying, man. So we stay focused on this, people. Stay focused. We don't get rid of the president, you know. So we gotta get rid of the pandemic now, you know what I mean?
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, yeah. So everybody just stay safe, man. And take care, brothers. Love, Pang, Mumba,
Love.
Tegan, Calvert. Enough love and respect every time, you know what I mean?
Bless
Yes,
up,
sir.
Bulla.
Yes,
Bless
sir.
up.
Bless up.
Yes, sir.
King Baka, we out.
We out.